David, speak. You're on. Oh, it's not working. Wait, say it again.
We're ready. Wait.
Okay, keep talking.
Alright. We are not. Wait, they got a keyboard? Bro, chill.
Right, try again now.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, if we win.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
Right, see you guys in a bit.
I'm good. Hello. Oh, the draft has started, and we have Deshki on the side of AGSB banning out.
I recommend
The AGSB team decides to ban Lulu.
Your judgment is clouded. Seek clarity.
TKO Survivors pocket pick Tarek Jungle has been banned by the Wycliffe team. They've definitely done their homework. A Renekton ban comes out from AGSB Esports. It makes you wonder why Deshki would limit his own champion pool.
Hey, you're lost! I get it.
Our DCD 1-2-3 pick Ezreal has been banned out by the Wycliffe side, followed by a Fizz ban. Kargamon. And the last ban of the first round is going to be... barely holding my excitement. The champion pool for the top lane of AGSB Esports has been severely restricted. They confidently lock in a Jarvan 4 pick for the first pick. CCCC decides to lock in the Vayne immediately in the first round. Followed by a Poppy, which could be in support, top, or jungle positions. AGSB picks up the Lucian Galio bot lane combo. The stream has hit a small bump in the road, given that you can't actually see the screen. But I have it on good authority that we're working on it, and we should be back to normal as soon as possible.
think what I could
Everything I
offer.
say is gonna be scrutinized so hard. Don't worry, the Wycliffe side have picked up Darius for the top lane, which means that Poppy can only be support or jungle. Bans out LeBlanc, and the Wycliffe team bans out Cassiopeia, and then Swain, strictly limiting the mid lane champion pool for both sides. Picks we're going to see in the mid lane, which can be a pivotal role.
Livid.
position to affect the rest of the map. The final ban of the draft is going to be Vladimir coming out from AGSB. Wycliffe hovering the Xin Shao pick for the jungle. T-Doggy immediately locks in his comfort pick Lysandra, and Deshki receives the Kennen top. Which is a good counter pick for the Darius, considering Darius's weakness in lane is against ranged opponents. Wycliffe on the red side have save the mid pick for last to be able to counter, and choose the Echo into a Lysandra, which a useful pick. May find itself struggling against the high CC comp of Lysandra, Jarvan, Galio, and Kennen. So in the top lane, we have AGSB's Deshki on Kennen versus Wycliffe's Frozen Heart on Darius. Can snowball a lane out of control, and we'll have to see. Coin toss goes. In the mid lane, we have T-Doggy on Lysandra versus Kagamon on Char, which is also a matter. It's a very high skill cap lane. In the jungle, to influence both of these lanes, we have TKO Survivor on the Jarvan 4 and Emo on the Poppy. Sorry. Finally, in the bot lane, we have AGSB's KRDCD123 and Hexustine on the Lucian Galio combo. And for the Wycliffe side, there is the Vayne Poppy bot lane combo, which may find itself getting very far ahead or very far behind, depending on. And now we are joined by another commentator, none other than Dog in a Wok himself, Ying. What?
Hello?
Hello, Ying. The just starting.
Can the stream hear this?
The stream can hear this. I've been trying my best to sound terrible, and we've just been picks and ban phases. At the moment, we're waiting for the spectator delay, and the game should be starting shortly.
All right. So am I gonna be watching it through Discord?
Yes, you are. So, once you've got it up, what do you think of the two team comps? On the blue side, we have on the blue side, we have AGSB. AGSB, on the red side, Wycliffe said in the finals of the second season of the British Esports Championships League of Legends division for high schools.
Well, I recognize the Lysandra. And
that's a good start.
I know Theo plays a lot Lucian.
Okay, we've loaded into the loading screen, which is a good start. Analyze the
Oh,
choice of
stream's up.
skins.
You fixed it, nice.
We can analyze the choice of skins that each player has made.
Of course, Wesley going with default.
Deshki, TKO, and Emo. We have seen the bold decision to go without a skin, which is really quite the fashion statement in a world where everyone and their mothers has every single skin in the world.
I mean, it's a point like this where we would normally bring up the well-known quote, skins equals wins. But obviously, AGSB Esports, too good for skins.
By that metric, we would have Wycliffe guaranteed the win with a massive advantage in terms of skins.
So we are in game.
As they say, the classic the classic skin, the base form is a skin in and of itself.
Also, is Will here?
Yeah, the commentators as of yet, but they should be joining us sometime soon.
So just to recap, we have Wesley or Deshki in top lane,
We have Deshki in the top lane, yes.
T-Doggy mid lane, TKO Survivor jungle, KRD ADC, and Hex bot.
Indeed, and on the opposing team we have Frozen Heart top lane on the Darius with Conqueror, Emo in...
Yeah, nobody cares about the losers.
Whoa, that is quite the contentious statement to make, given that we are intending to be unbiased commentators.
I mean...
So we have, in the top lane, Frozen Heart on Darius, which is not the most appropriate name, I'd say, given that Frozen Heart is not an item that you would usually see bought on Darius. C on Xin Xiao in the jungle. See very bad on Echo in the mid lane. And we have Kagamon picking up the Vayne with the Prestige Firecracker skin. Quite the expensive purchase.
I see TKO is coming in for a gank. Are we about to see some
we have action already. We've already seen some. We've Hex 15 charging up the taunt and flashing in, only for the cleanse the CC. 0 to 100, back to 0 immediately.
Returning to a more passive state for now.
Both sides are just trying to build up early advantages with not much.
Ooh, looks like Wesley in top lane is in danger. In danger of getting ganked.
Indeed he is. And it seems that Xin Xiao has decided not to go for the...
Ooh.
Instead,
Is TKO going to get this early first blood? Doesn't look like he can get away. Could be seeing first blood here.
YCCCC hits a perfect Xin Xiao E-Auto WQ combo.
He coming in to help.
Misses his flag and drag, flashes randomly, and...
First blood! Okay, no. Okay, unfortunately the enemy team got first blood.
And first blood too.
Not an appropriate let's go moment.
It's come to my attention that we are seeing we're seeing something different to what the stream is seeing. Okay, back to the action in the bot lane, or should I say in action, because no one's doing anything. KRDCD walks up to take the CS and takes a buckler to the face from the Poppy support. Arius is having a tough time against the Kennen top due to the range advantage, which is so prevalent these days.
Looks like in since the death of TKO in top and mid lane, we're starting to fall a little behind in CS farm. Wesley and T-Doggy both a level behind.
Wycliffe building at priority in both lanes, which enables Xin Shao to push Jarvan's jungle.
Ooh, looks like we're being pushed back in all three lanes. David, you there?
Am indeed dog in a walk. Sandra takes her E into engage and locks up the Echo in order for Jarvan. Echo manages to use his shield to zone them away, and nothing comes of it. There is no flash burned on the part of the Echo, and only time wasted. Survivor, which allows YCCCCC to build up that much more of a farm advantage in the jungle.
It does seem that we're bouncing back though. We've taken back much of the lane that we've lost. We're starting to build up more lane priority again.
It's the lanes that have been the lanes that have been pushing in now pushing back outwards due to the tower pushing. But we have action in the bot lane with DCD running into Xin Shao.
3-on-3, but we
TKO dashes in without hitting anyone. Condemn on
looks like a mess right now in the bottom half.
Deshki is getting a decent trade upon Darius in the top lane, stunning him and dealing
pushed all the way to tower.
Significant chunk of damage while the minion wave is pushing into tower.
Wesley is doing bits in top lane.
Indeed he is.
Level 6 already. Pushed all the way to tower. I think this might call
Champions
for...
hitting level 6 across the map, which opens up the abilities for... which opens up their ultimate ability, which can mean quite a lot based on the champions we're talking about. Much more freedom to dive in and secure a kill on the enemies with the security given by...
Ooh.
But
like
we're seeing
action
action in the
again.
jungle, in the bottom jungle, with
firm return.
Xin Shao and Echo diving too far and getting themselves surrounded by a flanking cannon on the TP, Galio, and KR DCD. With the enemy jungler gone, AGSB will have an easy time resetting use of the advantage they've just managed. By killing the enemy ADC. What has happened though is is left underneath the tower while Wycliffe pushed in ADC.
Will has joined the chat.
Sorry, I've been sat here in silence. It's because I've got David muted from the last time I was in a call.
I don't blame you for that, not gonna lie.
Had him blocked.
Well, that is just...
Now that you're finally here, Will, let's get your opinion on the game.
Would you like to impart? Yeah, would you like to impart on us
Esports insights.
esports insight? You know,
knowledge of from a true expert.
Who's dead?
No one's dead at the moment because they died, but they respawned.
Not even T-Doggy. Aye.
T-Doggy has not died this far into the game.
Cool.
Full 8.5 minutes. He's doing well. At the moment, there's 1 kill to 1 and very even across the map in general.
See what chat's saying.
Chat wants, let's go.
Let's go.
That's reserved for the moment we finally get a team wipe. Unfortunately, TKO does seem to be
TKO
in
dashes
chase
out
right now.
of the TKO dashes out
Not
and is
looking
followed
good.
by the flash runs in Shao.
T-Doggy's come in to help.
Ult and
Oh,
TKO Survivor falls, as
Again.
does T-Doggy.
Oh,
Let's go!
classic T-Doggy. He's trash. He's trash.
not a let's go move. But it does seem like we may be taking.
In retaliation, the AGSB bot lane secure a kill on the enemy Vayne and becomes quite close with the lockdown from the Galio and the follow-up from the Lucian, but manages to just escape.
Apparently there's a Discord sound every 10 seconds on stream. I've got chat open. Yeah.
On
Sorry about
the bright side, AGSB Esports bot lane has managed to kill Vayne
Yeah, I don't think people
from.
care. I think they want the Discord sound to stop. Do we know what it is? That will work it out.
If we all just mute Discord sounds, I guess.
How do we mute Discord sounds?
I went to Discord sound settings and just turned off all the sounds, which may be why you heard the call sound just then.
Cool.
ARDCD outplays a ward by auto-attacking it and then dashing to reset his auto-attack and proc his double attack. Less time than any old Lucian player by maximizing his DPS with a short hop.
Ooh, it seems T-Dog is making a move into the jungle, possibly for a 3-man, or maybe even a 4-man gank in bot lane. Seems like a lot of the action this game has been concentrated around the
king of the center of the map. Wycliffe Z have managed to secure the Infernal Drake, which provides them with more damage.
Am I the only one hearing a Skype call?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Unfortunately,
on the back of that, on the back of that.
Who is that?
3 kills.
Salmon, poor Salmon, finding himself in the middle of the enemy base.
It's Hex 15.
Hex 15.
Oh no, Hex.
Don't think he's going to come out of this one.
On the bright side, Hex 15 manages to not get himself killed and instead is only executed by the enemy tower. Remember, Ying, we're not supposed to be on one side here. We're supposed to be like neutral.
I've had a request for a shout out. Springo420. Shout out to my man Springo.
Is that on a Twitch account
thanks
or
for the support,
Instagram?
boys.
Survivor outplays heavily the Krugs by flagging and dragging onto them. Ibses. He was.
I've only realised that I've had my mic muted the whole time.
That's just hilarious.
I've been here the whole time, my bad.
You know what Sigmoid's saying we should do more shout outs? Anyone want
Why don't we shout out Sigmoid himself?
Yeah, shout out to Sigmoid. Without him, we wouldn't be here right now.
Taco Survivor opens up with a Rift Herald on the bot lane, intent on securing the bot lane tower and first blood on first brick gold, and dies.
Fortunately, again, we're falling behind.
Squingo45. Shout out to Squingo45.
And the attempted engage on the bot lane tower has resulted in 3 members of AGSB Esports dying. Man collapse by Wycliffe.
Let me just invite Bean Moose to the server.
Cloud and Silver
No
lining
problem.
for
That's
AGSB
more than a
Esports
shout-out.
right now is just the top lane. Wesley, this whole Deshkeep, this whole game has been doing bits, pushing his lane, getting a lot of lane priority.
Deshki has
Unfortunately,
the advantage in the top lane.
unfortunately, most of the action has been taken in the bot lane, which means Wesley's impact has been minimal on this game.
Wycliffe secure the first tower gold in the bot lane as a result of their victory in the preceding team fight. And we got some action again. KRDCD finds himself caught out by Zinshao and his posse.
His partner
And
Hex
dies
is also
to-
caught out.
Oh shit, man, it's not going well. Oh, I swore on
Deshki
stream.
has come
Sorry,
down
guys.
the bot lane.
Sorry,
does secure
broke the official AGSB rule. It's not looking good.
It's alright,
not.
you can cut it out in post. It's fine.
Yeah, you didn't hear that, boys. Right, it doesn't look like we're getting to Insomnia at this rate.
There's always the second game and the third.
Everyone makes
Is this a best of 3 then?
It is a best of 3.
Oh, shout out to Tony too in chat.
Big shout out for Tony too.
Tony 2's in chat. Whoa.
Tony 2. I don't know which one he is. Someone is saying.
I mean, if I had to guess, it would be Bean Moose. If I had to guess.
No, Bean Moose. We know who Bean Moose is.
Who's Bean Moose?
Bean Moose.
Who's Bean Moose? He's a legend.
Moose of the Bean.
How many people?
Emo on the Poppy support outplaying a AGSB ward, denying vision, and
Ooh. It seems like
for another outplay in the future.
It seems like the action has shifted dramatically to top lane now.
Yes, 4 members of the Wycliffe team are heading towards the top lane in order to secure advantage there after having destroyed the tower in the bot lane and opening up the map. They see 7 finding their ways to the mid lane. He uses his ultimate to secure pressure.
Oh, Daddy Squingo 44, shout out.
But KRDCD finds himself killed by...
and Hex as well. Dashed in way too aggressively and was punished. Same
and
Deshki, and now T-Doggy on his own.
T-Doggy is definitely going to die.
T-Doggy is the sole surviving member of AGSB.
He's just the worst.
I think it looks like we're going to lose our mid tower now as well.
Player not playing for the team.
Oh, it's a whitewash. Wycliffe.
Wycliffe whitewash AGSB.
It's a cliff wash.
It's not going well. Yeah, you're right, Squingo 45. Oh, getting instructions in from Sigmoid.
With the masterful analysis, I think you're going badly. Little does he know, he's incredibly right.
Sigmoid says we're putting the L in Wycliffe. 15 to 3. Boys, you might want to log off now. This is really not worth the watch.
Well, it's the 15 minutes has gone, so it is possible for the team to surrender.
I'm just being honest, Sigmoid. Stop roasting.
It'll come to pass that the entire Wycliffe team accidentally same time
has a power cut.
Yeah.
Convenient power cut.
It would be quite convenient indeed. Action in the bot lane. It looks like Poppy support is trying to flank Deshki on the cannon and do anything and walks away.
By any chance, can the players hear our commentary?
Oh, the players cannot hear the caster's commentary.
I'd like to...
Everyone else can though, so hold with what you say. Don't just swear.
I would like you to pass on a message. I think
Darius's
we need
flash
right now.
catches the T-Doggy.
Let's go! Finally, we're almost winning an engagement there.
Yeah,
No,
TKO Survivor secures 1 kill in return for dying, and so does T-Doggy. Making the score 17 to 4 with 7k gold lead for Wycliffe Z.
At this point, the game is slowly slipping away.
I think it's
Slightly
quickly
faster
slipping
than
away, to be honest.
slightly faster than slow.
The game was never in our hands.
At the start of the game, it was dead even.
Yeah, well, moments past now.
Until we actually started an engagement, which we immediately lost.
Wait, did we lose the Rocket League?
Yes, we lost the Rocket League.
Is this the end for AGSB Esports?
Short but sweet life.
Oh,
This is not quite the. This is not the end. This is the first game of a best of 3, and who knows how it could turn out? Because at the start of the next game, we'll be back on even footing.
Yeah, but
Top tower against Frozen Hearts Darius.
Bean Moose really pushing to get into this caster's channel.
Bean Moose, you can't join.
Breaking and entering into the commentators box.
How come Ying Wang gets a crown next to his name in chat?
Because I
It's
have
Twitch
Prime.
Yeah, guys, if you subscribe,
Shout out to
you can get a
shout
shout
out
out.
for Twitch Prime. It's just beautiful seeing.
I know, look, here it is. All 4 of them together. Here comes the comeback.
If they're together, that means that they aren't earning the same amount of gold as the enemy.
Yeah,
So the
but
enemy-
again,
it's not about gold, it's about winning.
the
Yeah,
enemy
winning is
isn't
about
really
gold.
in any position to take the gold in lane either, except for maybe the top lane.
And the
Shout
bot lane.
out to TJ Gartside in chat. Nice to see he's back. How's the Hamblin Educational Trust going, TJ?
There's a
I
there's
think
a sign outside Mr. Hall's room saying Hamblin Education Trust now. So
I assume TJ's in there. I imagine he's watching from home.
he's making waves.
T-Doggy running for
Escapes with his life.
here.
Oh, look at this!
But-
Look at this!
Whoa!
Mo!
Ooh!
Let's
Let's
go!
go.
An amazing
Let's
wombo combo
go.
ult with TKO
Triple
survivors.
kill for Deshki on a
There's a-
roll this game.
Look, they're killing the big rock one now. Oh no, definitely not.
It's not really on a roll just
Crap.
yet.
Look, this guy's had a...
Deshki has been though for most of the game.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Ah,
Oh no.
all that
And the
No, that
hard
could've
work
gone
Fnaw
better.
has
immediately just thrown that advantage. And now it seems that I think they're
Someone
coming
else is
to
killing the rock
Flint
ones for
or
now.
Deshki, maybe.
Deshki's out of there. It's too good.
Instead of killing Deshki, Wycliffe secure the top lane wave, and may be able to push that in. But T-Doggy is there to defend.
Enjoy Mallorca, Daddy Squingo 44.
Instead, Wycliffe start up the Baron. It's very early
Turn up the mic,
Baron before
please.
25 minutes.
Who needs to turn their mic up, Rogue Spice? Is it everyone?
Yes, Ray, those are 7 to 20 in terms of kills for AGSB Esports versus Wycliffe Z. Wycliffe has
Not gonna
secured the
lie,
Baron, which
usually
provides...
used to seeing 0 on the enemy kills team and at least triple figures on the AGSB side.
It's a shame, but it didn't happen today.
I know, right?
Games, well,
White
team
had to
secure the Earth Drake, which
you don't
is
need to
during
share
everything
the
at
link.
this point.
Chat. You don't need to share the link. Tom Hovell sent a whole school email. So log on your Office 365. It's right there.
and if you can't be bothered to do that, it's AGSB EC on Twitch.
That might be faster.
Which, yeah,
Make
but
sure
if
you
you're
like
hearing me
Tom
now,
Hall's
you're
email.
already on the stream, so it doesn't really matter. Three towers to 0, so Wycliffe have a much more open map than AGSB, and can use that to their
A
advantage.
shout out to
build
Alex
up.
Highland.
Big shout out to Alex
Oh,
Island.
I know
Oh.
who's going to go.
Well, I've been
45
notified that
now.
Alex Highland doesn't actually exist, so we might have to rescind that earlier shout out.
No, Keeping my shout out loud and clear.
Alex Highland is a fictional character.
Yeah, Alex Highland's actually a new
I can
champion that they're going to
confirm.
add in League of Legends.
Alex is gone.
I
And
can hear
that's
you.
it.
You're echoing, David. Sorry, Squingo. Sorry, Squingo.
Sorry, that's me.
That is because Tom Harrell himself put the microphone too near.
I felt lonely. They weren't talking to me.
Who's this?
Oh, look at this,
Just
boys.
horrible.
Here we go. Some
You
good
know,
esports
founder,
going on right
stroke
now.
captain, stroke
Condolences
COO.
about the league game, Rocket League.
We don't want any reverb on our high-quality professional stream.
Very professional.
Do we, Tom?
Yeah, very, very professional, as I noticed next door.
Ooh.
David
Looks
is
like
gesturing to me to
a
leave.
gathering of all 10 champions in the bot lane right now, possibly coming in for one big team fight.
Wycliffe are trying to secure the inner tower on the bot lane, and AGSB are trying their hardest to not die and except Theo dies.
And
But
it looks like
classic
instantly
TW.
we've instantly given the tower just to
PDA player when he dies
avoid
like that.
giving any more kills to the enemy team. Oh, shout out to Gleb in the chat. Nice
Is
of
he?
you to join us.
Hey,
Yep.
Gleb.
Well, here's Ray Flander. Don't have anything to say to Ray Flander here. Good questions, TJ got outside. I didn't invite him.
Ooh.
Turns out I only started streaming. I started hosting this due to popular demand.
Just like how
So
the mitochondria
maybe
is
it's
the
not. Maybe
powerhouse
high quality is not what the people want. Maybe what they want is just to laugh at me.
Haddad microwaves his chicken. Right, Haddad, please leave the chat if you're in there. What the hell?
Because as everyone knows, it is murder. Oh, Hex tries to clear a control ward in the Baron pit, but Frozen Heart outplays him by teleporting to it and forcing Hex 15 to flash. Outstanding move by Wycliffe Z. Just go a little further away, please.
Oh, David, where are you casting from? Are you casting from the
Mr. Smith's room.
We're in T1.
Ah, right. What's it looking like inside the
Oh, do you want
You
us to
can't
take a
see.
picture?
gaming room?
Can we get a photo uploaded to the official AGSB EC Instagram?
Can we
No
get
spoilers.
a flash interview?
Flash interview
Flash
after the game is
interviews.
over.
There's action in the top lane where Wycliffe are killing AGSB again.
Can we have a live feed of the room?
That's what, yeah.
Sure.
Set up a camera.
There's no
Replace
webcam on
the
the computer.
gameplay
We
and
don't
set
need
up
a
a
webcam. I
webcam.
can just screen share from this.
Oh, do a
once the
webcam
game's
and
over.
just move the computer.
Quite a bleak scenario for AGSB Esports,
Yeah, it's not looking like this is going to be the game that takes us to Insomnia.
but maybe the next two will.
The next two definitely have the potential to win them. I get TJ Gottside's point about quality. We're asking for a shout out from Oni-chan, but I'd rather not. And Omar and Shauna are asking for shout outs as well through Rogue Spice. But back to the game.
I think this is the I think Bean Moose has pointed out the most important part of this is Mr. Cummins' disappointment in tomorrow's assembly. I think this is what the players should be thinking about right now.
Yes, Mr. Cummins' pride is for the team, as well as the desire to win.
It's not about the win, it's about the journey.
It's about Mr. Cummins being happy.
Sorry, can we stick to usernames? What's Mr. Cummins'
Oh,
username?
sorry.
AGSB
Comeback
Esports.
53. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh, don't worry, we can cut that out in post as well.
No,
Comeback millionaire.
Who's responsible for editing the highlight clips?
Go for T-Doggy on it, because he's definitely better suited to video editing than playing the game.
Yes, TJ Gottside is right. We can just blame the chief gaming officer, aka Rosal or Squiggle.
I have an announcement to make. Tom Hurl has been assigned Chief Gaming Officer.
Oh, we've had instructions from S2GMOYD. End very soon. Focus. Don't know what that means.
Is that Sigmoid 2?
Yeah, but Sigmoid 1. Oh, look at that. I don't know what just happened. It was a big...
We are getting
Sigmoid actually has
very,
personality.
very
Interesting.
Colours on the screen.
We got crushed.
Kills the enemy, kills AGSB. They have super minions in the enemy base, and the game is over. Wycliffe have won the first round of the British Esports Championships League of Legends High School Finals. That much closer to make it to the grand finals in Insomnia. I'll bring in one of the players for interview. Should I?
Don't force them, because they might get very cross at you.
Just politely coax them in.
So, Wraithlander, how did you find the game?
No.
At least, but, you know, hopefully the team get their act together. Second game, bring it back.
Who was the star?
Is this
star?
Race
Do you
Live?
have
Is
the team
Wraithlander
name?
live on
What
scene
pages
right
do you
now?
suggest the team to make?
Ban Vane, Ban Poppy, and
Wise words from the Wraithlander himself.
Ooh, seems we've lost video footage again.
Can we get a live stream off the room, please, Hurl? Is there any way you can do that?
Just
Or
get it up on
David?
your phone.
Anyone who's in school? Oh, that's good. That looks good. You've doxed us. We've been doxed on stream.
On the bright side, Theo is immune to any accusations of being a KDA player.
Yeah, those words don't mean anything.
KDA is just going for kills and save.
Playing safe and not dying.
Interview guaranteed after this game. Don't panic, our boys.
Is Kagamon the ADC?
Kagamon is definitely the ADC because he's playing Vayne.
Go Wildcats. Yeah.
I think
Not the Wildcats.
Go live on Insta. That's a good idea, Chef296. Anyone want to get on that? So, hang on, what are we looking at here? Some numbers?
We appear to have another interviewee available, except it's the same one as before. So, Wraithlander, do you have make some more in-depth analysis of what went wrong this game?
oh well, hello boys.
Hello, Wraithlander.
What did you think of the game?
Oh, we've been interviewed.
Yes.
There was strong performances on both sides.
Mainly from Deshki on our side.
Let's ask chat. What did you think of the game? It'll just take a while. It's a bit of lag.
TKO through. I agree. TKO through.
Theo through. Sounds about right.
To be fair, the whole problem came from that Vayne. Just not being able to get the pick onto the Vayne kind of cost them the game.
It was a bad loss. Wasn't ideal. But there's always the second game.
Yes, indeed. Resident Sleeper.
I thought we were interviewing you here. What's going on?
Is that Josh Hope?
Yes.
Where's Josh Hope?
Who the hell is Josh Hope? He's not in this call. I'm not bothered.
Hi guys, I'm back at you with the stream commentary. It's my first time.
Have we got a live cam in the room yet, guys? This is what the people want.
No live cam available, I believe.
Ooh. Is Chris Sison in the chat here?
I don't think he is. No, I think he's probably got better things to be doing.
Kidding. This is just the most worthwhile use of anyone's time.
Get the Instagram live. Does anyone?
Can you just draw attention to the stream? I know it's not showing anything, but the logo of AGSB was hand designed by Tom Harrell himself. You can tell because it looks hand drawn.
If you go on the official Instagram, we've got the real logo.
Worse. Right.
Chrysaison is actually in the chat.
He has spoken up.
Hello, Chrysaison. Welcome to the chat.
Has someone got a bird?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, not with
No. No birds.
Moose not happy about the bird situation.
Chat is demanding this Instagram live. Let's stop. Right, who's doxing us again? There we go. Ying.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not lying.
No, we were just wondering who Sigmoid is. Oh, Stugmoid. Good question, actually.
The only thing Squingo will be cooking is L's tonight if he doesn't get this team together.
L's obviously a famous dish.
Fresh roasted L.
Squingo has gone vegetarian, Squingo45, you're correct. Yeah. Don't have much else to say on that. Davey the Dumb, here he is.
Actually, no, it's me.
Right, what's going on?
Nothing. The players are enjoying some fresh air out in the yard.
But your
At least I
Squingo's
hope that's what
profile
they're doing.
picture.
Noticed. I may have stolen David's seat.
Who's
I won't be casting game 2, but I can do an interview before they start.
who's S2G Moid?
That is me.
Times 2.
Your alter
Maybe.
ego.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, it'll be Ollie would have
Yeah,
been
that's
using
the
account.
one that would have run the Rocket League game, but
I think it's probably not worth an interview with our team. We don't want to rattle them, but him too.
they can't hear. It's fine.
No, but they can hear an interview.
Whatever. Interview me, guys. Come on, we have
We're
some time
interviewing
to fill.
So Sigmoid. Chat, has anyone got any questions for Sigmoid? Tom Hull,
Oh Lord.
The man, the
Founder.
myth, the legend, co-founder
Esports Admiral.
of Esports.
No, David didn't found it. Not really. He's just been very, very helpful.
Ooh.
Pumpernickel Vic asks how old you are. He's got no answer.
This is stumped.
I didn't hear the question. I missed the question.
It's from Pumpernickel Vic. He's got Twitch Prime. How old are you?
Ollie. Never mind.
Do you want to do Grease Trip 2.0 this summer?
Hold on.
From TJ Outside?
I'm one. That's why I'm called S1 Gamoid.
He's figuring that one up, boys. What's
He's
your
what?
gender?
I'm male.
Nice. What form are you in?
12 PT.
From Swingo45, where's the Instagram live?
David, where's the Instagram live?
David's sorting it out.
It's not David's a slacker.
He's probably...
David just asked what's Instagram. Would someone like to explain to David what Instagram is? Perhaps chat could have a go at this, maybe.
So Instagram is Facebook's successful spin-off, basically.
Did we just call Instagram successful?
Who's Pumpernickel Rick?
Relatively.
Who are you, Pumpernickel Rick?
Comparatively to Facebook.
I don't know who Pumpernickel Rick is, but...
Or how about this? The bastard child
yeah.
of Facebook
DM it to me.
is Instagram.
Who he is? I'm fascinated. Oh, I know who Pumpernickel Rick is.
Explain.
Yeah.
Who is back? Wingo himself.
Precise and asks, can you stop emailing, Tom Hubble? That's a no.
That is a loud vibration move.
Sorry, I'm just being texted by Pumpernickel Vic. He's angry.
Who is Pumpernickel Rick?
Oh.
You know, I searched AGSB on Instagram, and you get the American Graduate School of Business. Business spelt B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S-C-H.
Oh my god. It's Pumpernickel Rick.
Shout out to
I figured it
Pumpernickel
out
Rick.
a second before.
Who is Pumpernickel Rick?
Pumpernickel Rick.
Oh, it's Nick Benson.
We're back, and we have
It's
a new
not actually,
host for next game. None other than Ollie Wraithlander Meldrum himself.
Is he going to take over from you, David? Chat, vote. David or Ollie?
Or David and
Excuse me,
Ollie?
you mean Swingo or Wraithlander?
Bean Moose says Rafe. Swingo45 says Ollie. Bean Moose says Ollie. Mr. Motivation says Wraithland.
Public opinion is unanimous, it seems.
A lot of Wraiths. How is Pumpernickel Rick? That's a good question. Chef296 says Cummings. Nimbus JJ says David out.
God, Lord_Tib says Squingo.
Joe Fish the Great, though, he says Swing go away.
Hello. Hello, people.
Hello, Wraithlander. Is David hosting the Instagram live? Is that why he's...
I can't help but notice there are two people in the Discord chat named Revision at such a crucial time.
Revision?
Yes.
What does that mean? Cryptic message. Kingo Squingo.
Still here.
Pumpernickel Rick says good banter, Ying.
Thank you. That's why they hired me.
Nimbus JJ says you should Squingo to the balls.
Oh no.
Oh, that one hurts.
I beg your pardon. Oh, right, about the pun, right.
Oof.
I may have linked to the wrong server. Vilfire. I don't know what he's up to.
Wait, is Vilfire Salmon?
Vilfire is not Salmon. Vilfire is Will Martin from year 10. He is the ADC of the next generation of AGSB Esports League of Legends.
I thought Wraithlander was here. What's going on?
Wicklander is here. He's just finding himself.
What? No, it's not the time for this.
Is Mr. Cummins there?
Mr.
Can we
Cummins
get an
is.
interview?
Actually, that's a good
Pumpernickel
idea.
Vic.
Let's bring Cummins over to interview.
Pumpernickel Vic says, say sorry to him on his behalf. Maybe don't do that, actually. That might inflame the... You can do that tomorrow.
Can we interview Mr. Cummins?
No. Oh, hang on, the next game. Maybe.
Your
Tell
judgment is
Mr.
clouded.
Cummins I'm sick
Seek
at differential
clarity.
equations from Bean Moose.
Interview Graham.
Seems you left your brave
Mr.
pants at
Wright's
home.
feature
You
Insomnia
want me to
will have
wait
to
while you
win
go
the
get them?
match. Is that very quiet salmon, or was that just me?
Salmon's not there anymore.
Who's the one who sounds like quiet salmon?
Doubt is the greatest enemy. Impure fools.
Who? For Christ's sake.
Let's say excuse me.
It's unprofessional. No video. It is a shambles. Sorry, Squinger 45.
Omni shambles.
Are we not casting this game?
We're just setting up the stream now.
Cool. You're setting it up. Oh no, only we can see it.
Yeah.
I recommend skipping it.
Don't worry, video's coming. Also, is Matt cool in the chat?
No.
I don't want to dox our fans.
Actually, the full name you just said.
Chris Ison says it's a disaster. Bean Moose wants to do an interview.
Can we interview Chris Ison?
Can we interview Chris Ison? Can we get an interview?
Look at the character that TKO Survivors just picked.
I can't see. Oh,
He's
what
got one hell of a moustache on him.
Brown.
Brown. Oh, that's a big one. Why aren't we streaming this? This is the
Mighty
moment.
moustache.
Oh, we are.
We are streaming.
Here we go, boys. We're back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused as to why Deshi hasn't gone with the same thing as last time. Again. He was doing bits. It doesn't seem like the enemy have banned him either.
Well, something wasn't going very well last time, so maybe shaking up's a good call.
Can't help but notice that the overlay is being done quite poorly.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Am I the only one right now?
Are
you Yeah. It's a one-man show. Will has himself muted, which is really bringing down stream morale.
So, as for the picks, it seems like maybe we're about to have a switch up since T-Doggy has picked up the Kennen, which was Deshki's Ken champion last game. So maybe we're going for a lane swap here, or perhaps just a slight change of pace for the top lane.
Definitely agree with everything you just said. As a big fan of League myself, I can say that TKO Survivor has the mightiest mustache in the match right now. That's all I can really comment on, to be honest.
You know who's the ADC on that team?
Honestly, don't know what ADAC means, but
Let's just say it's a Jax. Let's just say it's a Jax.
yeah, you know what, I'll agree with you.
Okay, you know what? Let's just screw actual characters. Okay. The top lane for the enemy team will be Janna. Mid lane will be Renekton. Bot lane will be Fizz, and ADC will be Jax. Jazz. That's probably completely wrong, but
That's the best we've got right now.
yeah. Looks like all players are in the lobby. AGSB facing elimination right now. Down 1-0. If we lose this game, it will be the end. So I think now is as good as time as any. I think we need a let's go for AGSB Esports right now.
We definitely need as much support as possible from the chat. There we go. We've got
Also,
Bean
if we
Moose.
do
Let's
end up
go.
losing, it's all Aka's fault. Let's go indeed. Let's get this bread and eat our bread. Looks like there's been some discrepancy in the rules right now. T-Doggy breaking it down for the enemy team. I think Team Wycliffe not too happy about the picks that they've made. Please read 2.1.8 of the rules handbook. Hex telling it to them.
We're
Your
going through the setup
judgment is
again.
clouded. Seek clarity.
I think it may be just 1 or 2 characters.
Seems you left your brave pants at home. Want me to wait while you go get them?
I think most of it will be the same. It's just, I think Deshki may not hold the character.
Is the greatest
And
enemy.
He was using another pick to symbolize the pick that he wanted.
Impure fool.
That's the gist that I'm getting from the chat just now.
The gist I'm getting from the chat is got a request for you to sing Metallica.
I recommend skipping.
I don't like Metallica songs.
Alright, fair enough. Nothing you can do about that.
I think my only experience with Metallica is that one time when Leb and Reza played me a bit in a general studies lesson back in year 12.
Sounds like an iconic moment.
Thought is something that we can do.
Alright, that's take it away.
I mean, if this has got to be a 2-man thing, then
I'll mute myself and I'll join you. You take it away.
no, you're not muting.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
People want you to sing it. Hello?
How's it looking? Have they started yet?
People are desperately wanting All Star from Ying.
From actually, how about we get Will? Will was part of the choir.
I was literally never part of the choir.
Surely in year 7, you had one, maybe joined it once.
I went to one choir session in year 7.
That's good enough. That'll do.
They
That
were
will
all
do.
so happy to be singing Eye of the Tiger. Sad, and I left. And that was the end of my choir experience. Sorry to any choir members in chat. It was a bit depressing.
I think
Oh yeah, go.
I understand what the discrepancy was earlier. I think members of the team were picking champions for each other, and the other team wasn't aware that that was something loud, because I don't think, for example, I don't think TKO Survivor picked a jungle character. I don't think KRDCD picked an ADC, which is why T-Doggy picked Kennen when clearly Deshki was playing it last game. I mean, that's just what I think.
So I've got a correction to make. No such thing as quiet. They were happy to clear that one up.
Pumpernickel Rick really taking command over the chat here.
He's power played the chat there. Alpha move. And that's fair enough. Oh, Bean Moose, he says DCD. Nimbus JJ wants to join the call. You can't really. He says he'll get it turned up.
Turned up.
Sorry, turned up. Bean Moose wants an interview. Who with, Bean Moose? Bean Moose wants an interview with himself.
Himself.
Have
He
I been
wants-
muted this entire time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
I'm
Just-
sorry, Ollie and I have been muted this entire time. We've been trying to talk for a good 5 minutes.
I've been there.
Interesting.
Chat wants a Nimbus JJ interview or a Bean Moose interview. How would we do
There,
that?
there are 2 minutes for us to wait, and then a minute of downtime when the game starts. But we may as well
Okay, right,
save
who do we want then?
we may as well save it for when the game ends. You know.
No, we'll just do one because no one actually cares what's happening in the game. Apart from the people who are playing.
No, we're not.
And David.
And David. Tell you what, Bean Moose, David he's shut you down. So, yeah, no, we can't do an
For
interview.
now, we'll be able to do post-game interviews with as many people as we can be bothered to. So
After
in
we
terms-
win, of
In
course.
terms of the draft, we have Deshki back on the cannon.
I mean, I can't
He's good at it.
can't really say that's a surprise considering how well he was.
Oh, it's do or die this game, apparently.
It is do or die. We're one game
Frozen
down. So
Interesting pick coming out from TW.
if we lose this game, it is over. Our insomnia dreams will.
Silent player myself. I can't help but appreciate whenever someone picks such just a
We
beautiful
don't have
excuse
to
for the
imagine not interviewing Bean Chat because he's been banned.
When we lose. If we lose. If we lose, we'll interview Bean Moose. If we win, we can interview. How about that?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Actually get to Insomnia, the AGSB team are going to have to win 2 games.
This is the key to Insomnia this match. Ride or die.
This is the last chance.
Ride or die, gamers, come on.
Oh, go on.
Both teams running quite a late game team comp.
Ooh, someone who actually knows what they're talking about here.
Let's get this bread. Exactly, Squingo.
Impartial. Well, Caster would, but
I mean, did you ever expect any aspect of this commentary to be impartial?
I think the mics are already at max, Squingo 45.
The output of my mic and make.
It looks like we are getting into the game.
No,
Finally.
check out all these characters.
Okay, how is this for the chat then?
I like the crocodile one.
Look at that, a fisherman fizz.
That's pretty cool. Rest of them are pretty, like, lame.
Frozen Heart with the Hex Tech Renekton.
Guy with a cool moustache, he's cool.
And they're off.
This game is a bit boring, actually, because I said next time, yeah, AGSB Fistful of Frogs team. If you're interested, hit us up.
AGSB Sudoku team captained by Schwabe.
League review.
Tell you what, boys.
Let's go.
At me in AGSB Discord server if you want to join the Fistful of Flags team.
And it's off to the races.
And it looks like AGSB is pulling out dead even with Wycliffe because no one's doing anything.
No, it's quite dull, isn't it, this game?
Just preparing for the minions to spawn. Looks like we have
TKO Survivor is having a
Deshki.
snooze in a bush.
Deshki also not up to much.
Adding in a bush is the.
Optimal strategy.
Also, we don't like blue this time.
Yes, this time we are red team.
Cool, cool, cool.
Indeed, AGSB is on the red side and Wycliffe Z is on the blue side.
So just as a quick rundown, this time it's still Deshki in top lane. Same
They're all in the
for
same lanes.
yeah, same lanes. Basically,
Let's keep it safe for work, please, chat. That's you, Nimbus JJ.
this is a Christian Minecraft server.
Save yourself for no post game interview.
Oh, TKO, they're taking down the big rock guy. Oh, our first.
It's quiet, so.
Oh, look at that little fisherman.
Look at him go. There we go.
For a
Classic Hex, Hex and TKO tag team right there. Man. Look at Deshki. He's too small. You'll never kill him.
Deshki has got range. Has got the range advantage.
If he's going in on T-Doggy.
T-Doggy already is looking like we're going to get first blood. T-Doggy with about 20 seconds of the match starting.
Ooh, top lane, enemy top lane going very aggressive on Deshki. Doesn't amount to anything though.
Wycliffe's top lane did indeed dash in, tried to cannon, and then dashed away, dealing no damage.
Nimbus JJ's having chips for tea.
Ooh, the enemy jungle wandering very close into our side of the map, chasing TKO.
And
yeah, what's wrong with that, Squingo 45? That's
Is that a
an ideal
complaint?
scenario.
Yeah.
T-Doggy getting low in the mid lane, having to.
B Moose is going to get a curry apparently. Sounds nice.
Deshki in quite a perilous situation here, as the enemy jungler could choose to gank at any time, since top lane has very low priority.
I don't know what any of those words mean yet again.
That isn't even right. So, because top lane has priority, it means that it's pushed in, and that means that Wesley is safe under his tower, so the enemy can't gank him unless they choose to dive, which is very dangerous early on in the game.
Currently bot lane pushing in.
Are we doing well or not? I can't tell.
We've already got a 400 gold disadvantage, so no.
Oh my god.
And we also don't have lane priority. We're getting pushed back, essentially.
Lane priority isn't some holy grail of League of Legends.
It's the only thing I know about it.
Oh, watch out for that whirlwind.
Nexon going to back here. Cannon cancelling.
Oh, Hex 15's under big wall.
Oh yeah, Brom's big wall is a very cool ability. It blocks any some of the damage that goes through it. Fun to play. Do you have any more masterful commentary to?
Oh, here we go. Deshki's doing quite well, and wherever he is.
Ooh,
Oh.
Enemy making very aggressive plays, dashing in on.
Oh, Deshki's been frozen.
Less than half health.
Come on, Deshki, chase him down.
Deshki should be able. Oh, Deshki
Flashes
flashes in,
in
right as
before
Renekton does as well. Flashes out.
We can't see it anymore, though. Why is it cut away?
Because no one is spectating and no one is deciding where the camera goes. It's just using the inbuilt AI from the game.
Cool.
That's why the mouse is clicking on the map.
Nimbus JJ wants Ollie on the mic.
Ollie is on the mic. He's just not talking much.
Who's the yeast of thoughts and minds, Chris Ison?
Mean Chris Ison.
I am the yeast of thoughts and minds.
Glub 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 glub.
Deshki is putting on that pressure. Glab go, glab glab. Oh, look at this. I think. Look at this. I don't know. Oh, the whirlwind. It's back.
It turns out you can use that when it comes off cooldown.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
So that's the wind lady playing her, and she only really does one thing, which is summon whirlwinds and shield allies. That's two things, but.
Oh, this minion is. Oh, the minion's dead.
I can confirm we are indeed red. Tip.
Sorry, what? Say we're red.
Yes.
Oh, T-Doggy, he's taking him down. Oh, no, he's not. I thought T-Doggy was being less just...
So what?
Ooh,
T-Doggy.
TKO coming in for a gank.
No, TKO is getting away.
Unfortunately, the enemy does make it to the sanctuary of his tower. Unable to pursue any further.
Deshki.
Does everything.
Man, Deshki nearly had Frozen Heart dead before when it back. Chase him down.
Getting some good damage onto Frozen Heart, but unfortunately
Tiny
cannot
little
confirm the
Deshki.
kill.
Look at him.
Proving that size does not matter.
Well, TJ got sides having chicken curry, not shepherd's pie.
Deshki going in with the ult. Burning down.
Gank this time?
Get him, kill him, please.
First blood.
First blood was Deshki, but
Quickly traded out by TKO though, so
Yes, but that was in a 1v2 situation where
TKO's on a cool like Vino.
but still, with the 2v1, it does give it the extra
TKO
security.
is on, I believe, on a Dravask, which is a cross between a lizard and a boar.
Nerd.
It doesn't actually do anything in game apart from charge forward.
Oh no, they're gonna kill the big.
Wycliffe are stealing away TKO's blue buff. Valuable resources.
Giving the Fizz an advantage over the Sion. Poke coming out onto the KRBC.
Bean Moose, you can have an interview after the match.
Still pushing for that interview mid-game.
Sorry, Bean Moose, but we're busy.
It looks like Jax and Jenna are doing the dragon here. Will AGSB notice?
Ooh,
I think they've killed the dragon.
The red dragon is the Infernal Drake, and it gives a bonus to
attack bonus.
The damage. Yeah, it gives a bonus to your team's damage. So it's a very valuable one to get early game.
Oh yeah, remember that one, boys. That's a good little bit of League of Legends tips there from David.
Is there an Infernal Drake on both sides? Ooh, Deshki going in on Frozen Heart again. And TKO coming back for round 2.
Here we go. Could this go better than last time? I reckon it won't, to be honest.
TKO getting
there we go.
Let's go. Taking the advantage early this game.
Yeah, the ult there.
T-Doggy going down.
T-Doggy, don't do this, okay? We've just got the little kill advantage and T-Doggy.
He is missing all of his abilities.
Oh, Lord, T-Doggy.
That's unfortunate.
That's back to T-Doggy's classic standard right there.
Fizz taking down the Sion.
Wait. Oh, okay. Is it an ability that makes him somehow still live after getting killed?
Yes, Sion's passive is that when he dies, he becomes a zombie for a bit.
Ah, okay.
Oh, look, Hex 15's got the big shield. They can't get past.
Ezra coming out of the ult there.
Yeah, that big wave coming through was KRDC's pulse.
I mean, we seem to be on the defensive here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because we have the disadvantage.
What's the disadvantage? Oh, what's going on with TKO? Oh no, I thought that was more exciting than it was.
And Fizz jumps out.
What's this guy doing? He's nowhere near the rest of them.
Jax is
He's near the top lane, which is helping.
Ooh, looks like Frozen coming in with revenge, trying to gank Deshki. Deshki having to fall back and let them chip the tower.
Yeah.
But reinforcements are coming.
Just charge.
It's like a fight's coming up. TKO and T-Doggy coming in for a 3v2 on top lane.
This could be good, or it could not be very good. Oh, one of them was T-Doggy, won't be very.
So, Frozen
T-Doggy doesn't fancy it, he's out.
He's gone, he's had enough. They're moving it up to Deshki now.
Did Frozen Heart use Flash?
Frozen Heart did use Flash.
Deshki able to push down Frozen Heart, getting below 25%.
Deshki has been just...
He's been doing his thing.
Doing the best.
He's been pressuring the enemy top laner very well.
T-Doggy is just dying again.
Very slowly because
he's run away. He's run away. That's a good call.
It seems that some of T-Doggy's abilities come out very slowly, like Round Pound, Hammer Slam.
Oh,
looks like another 2v2 TKO.
Go TKO.
This seems to be going better
trying
than
to
last
put down
time.
the jungler.
Yes,
it is.
AGSB Esports kills the enemy top laner and blows the flash of the jungler.
I beg your pardon. Can't see that on screen.
For those of you who don't understand League of Legends, Flash is a summoner spell where you teleport a short distance instantly.
Oh, look, T-Doggy's unstoppable. He's not anymore. It's just... He's dying. He got eaten by some sort of seal.
Giant seal.
What just happened?
The Fizz Nexus, which is the Wycliffe mid laner.
Ooh, TKO and
TKO
T-Doggy
coming in
teaming
again.
up on the enemy mid laner.
Oh no.
Burns the
forgive me.
flash to escape though.
People's champion, TKO Survivor.
Successful.
This is going much better.
It looks like we are starting to push lane very heavily now.
Guys,
We're pushed up to the tower on mid lane. In bottom lane, we're starting to reverse the wave.
we could be headed to Insomnia.
If things keep on looking like this, we
This
may
last
well
game.
be.
The problem with our team is they don't know how to deal with pressure. Never been pressured before.
Yeah,
We come up with when they finally come
Looks
up
like
with
TKO is coming up for the Renekton again. Dash going in.
Ooh, poor Frozen Heart.
Oh, Frozen Heart is being. He's like the
Dashes
T-Doggy of
away,
their
but
team.
gets stunned.
He is Wycliffe's
And
T-Doggy.
again. Deshki and TKO making a nightmare for the enemy top lane of Frozen Heart.
Look at this.
I call our best caster is Ying, who
Someone go to Wycliffe's house.
Still not covered. Love it.
We can't go to Wycliffe's house because they live in their school. Like a bunch of nerds.
Wycliffe's a boarding school. Like, what even is that?
No, it's a school where you sleep and live there as well as.
I heard they based it off Hogwarts.
Well, anyway, Jackson.
T-Doggy getting chased by the enemy mid laner.
T-Doggy has managed to run into a corner.
Oh, that is
a big smash.
Beautiful.
T-Doggy hits the enemy mid laner with
Oh,
an
but
ability.
DCD's been cornered. Oh no, Hex is here.
Okay, but Brom is there to see.
AGSB, that's more like it. I don't know who Phantom Spectre 3 is.
And blue team taking the Clown Drake this time.
Let's not swat the stream, Nimbus JJ. It would be quite funny though, wouldn't it?
How would you spot us?
Just let them know there's something odd going on in T1.
Hex missing the ball.
X15 trying to fake out the enemies by.
It's T1, guys, if anyone still in school.
Looks like
the
enemy mid laner is coming up to possibly help top lane pressure the tower. It does seem that we may be losing our top lane tower now.
Dashki going in by himself again.
Dashki, oh man. Man, now he's being circled by the bad team.
Someone help him out.
What is T-Doggy trying to do? What is he up to? Where's he going? Why has he done that? He's circled round for some reason. Do his big... There we go, that's more like... Oh, no it's not. He hit two of them. No.
Ooh, TKO and T-Doggy trying to push Frozen by this very bad into back.
Man, I thought we had it for a second there.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh,
that's one kill. And
Can we get...
TKO Survivor.
Third kill. So we may have lost that tower, but we did take 2 kills. For the first time in this game, we do have the CS advantage now.
How do you win a game of League of Legends?
Destroy the enemy nexus.
Right.
Click as hard as you can.
Yes, that is exactly it.
In the bottom left and the top right of the...
So it's like cookie clicker.
I'm glad to enjoy the casting.
So if you look at the mini-map in the bottom right of the screen, there are people coming out of the top right and bottom left. Those are the bases of the respective teams.
Cool.
The enemy base. And
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
So basically, the closer we are to the bottom left corner map, the better we're
streaming?
doing. Sigmoid. Basically Tom Horrell.
Could you maybe turn off Discord pop-ups because messages keep appearing in the top left?
That is something.
It should be fine.
Oh,
action in the
dear.
bot lane. Someone uses his ultimate ability to dash into the enemy side and doesn't do anything with it. Just wasting his ultimate for no reason.
Well, we've not got as much gold.
Yes, we will.
Oh, he dodged a whirlwind. Good work.
Well, it looks like we are being pressured on mid lane as well. Possibly, the enemy possibly trying to go for 3v1.
and near the, in the top side of the map,
TKO is coming down to the bot lane though.
Oh,
For a
big
gank.
action.
Come from
Ooh,
behind.
yes, this
Here
could
he
be
is.
big.
Oh, this could be big.
Here's the double ult.
Jana
That's
using
great value. And looks like we
Oh
are
my
about
god, he's done it.
Triple.
T-Doggy.
Where's he come from?
Man
A
of the hour
convincing
himself.
victory in the bottom lane.
Was T-Doggy meant to be there?
using teleport.
To join.
No, but by coming down, he
Yes,
helps.
it is totally fine to be there.
Yeah, it is fine because
Now we can hit their castle.
Tower.
Yeah.
Wow,
It looks
okay.
like we may be able to
On the other
keep
side of the
down
map,
in
Wycliffe
this push.
Esports
Oh,
are
they're about to
pulling
take one of our castles.
Wycliffe are taking the top side castle.
Where is Deshki? Where is anyone?
Yeah,
He's in the jungle, just messing around. Wait.
Oh,
he can't defend against people.
they've at the Nexus. He could have hit the big blue thing like a couple more times and it'd be gone.
He ran out of minions, and you need
Minions to
minions
tank
to
for
hit
them.
the tower.
Oh man. DCG, where's he going?
DCD is recalling to go back to base to heal up and buy items.
Ah, cool. Good call, DCD. Oh, the big rectangle smash every time.
That's one of Sion's main abilities. If it takes a while to charge up, deals a lot of damage, and knocks everyone up, so they can't move for a bit.
It seems like even though we are having an advantage in kills, they have been pushing lane more effective and have been able to keep the minion
They've
wave
done
at
all
our
our towers in. They've done all our towers.
Wycliffe has 2 towers to AGSB Esports 1.
Oh.
Ooh, can hear some cheers from the gaming room.
Sounds like some action.
Did something good just happen or did something bad?
See, in 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes, we'll find out.
Wait, are we in a 3-minute delay?
Yeah,
Yes.
3 minute delay at the moment.
It's a 3-minute delay.
Oh, T-Doggy about to get 3v1 here. Dashes away.
Oh no, kill the
Even
dragon, then you
3v3.
get a bonus.
Get a what, sorry?
You get a bonus for killing the dragon.
Oh, that is unfortunate for T-Doggy. In the middle of a 5v.
That is classic
Well,
T-Doggy.
T-Doggy getting caught
T-Doggy
out there.
dies.
Yeah.
T-Doggy dies all the time.
He's getting practice.
Well, thanks to this, Wesley has been able to
Sion's passive.
get some nice chip damage on the enemy top lane tower.
Then he locked. Deshki will be able to take the top tower while.
Oh, they killed the dragon.
Well, they will
Wycliffe
kill the dragon.
will be trading out the.
Oh, I think he has. Deshki has evened out the tower count to 2.
Oh, he has. Good work, Deshki.
So T-Doggy's sacrifice was not in vain.
Oh no, but look, the tower's gone, guys. You're too late.
I've not seen Red chat in a while.
Chat.
They don't chat in game much because they've got voice comms.
No, I mean Twitch chat.
But we should be coming up to a very momentous point in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the big cheer. Oh, yeah, I reckon it's whatever's going on here.
Ooh, yes, we.
Just look. Oh, look at that.
Oh, 2 kills for the
But
AGSB side.
At
And
the
they
end
move
of the
directly up
day,
to the Baron.
it's not the kills. It's the towers.
God, kill that Kraken.
Kills in the early game allow you to get ahead, and in the late game, you'll be ahead, and the enemy won't be able to stop you when you.
So at the moment, AGSB Esports are taking Baron Nashor, which is a very powerful objective, which, if you take it, grants you a significant amount of gold and a buff to your minions that lets you take towers very fast.
Oh, but look, they're stopping us from killing the big worm. They're going to. We are
This
going
might
to
be the
Birmingham.
cheer.
We are going to Birmingham.
AGSB Esports.
Everyone is doing bits
Baron
right now.
Nashor.
Ooh, Deshki streak ended. Oh.
It's all down to T-Doggy.
Lose out on this engagement.
4 people on the AGSB side have died.
Well,
The
that's
whole
gone
team?
wrong, hasn't it?
Five of them are gone. And
That's been a disaster, whatever's just happened there.
Fizz gets 4 kills, and
We nearly had the worm, but we don't.
the worm now goes to Wycliffe.
Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Boys, we're not going Insomnia.
Except.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Did he just do what I think he did?
He sniped
He
it!
just sniped! What was that ability?
Let's go.
So he just got the buff for us, even though we lost that team fight.
Yes. Even though
That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
We are going Insomnia, guys.
That is incredible.
Get your tickets now. Just go and buy them. No point waiting.
David, would you say that could have been a game-changing moment?
that was a game-changing moment.
The two people who...
This tower doesn't stand a chance now we've killed the worm.
And now AGSB running it down mid with the Baron buff.
Five people barreling down mid lane,
Wycliffe to back.
possibly hoping to take multiple towers in one push, hopefully.
Oh my god.
Another minion wave reinforcing.
Look, there's another tower. Guys, just go for it. Oh no, look, we're being attacked by blue
Ooh,
people.
their mid laner pushing in very heavily, gets punished.
No, look at this.
Oh my god, so
They're
many
on a
possible
roll.
This is some of the best esports I've ever watched.
A convincing victory in that engagement.
Yeah, they actually won that. They have no minions with which to take the tower.
They might want to fall back, yeah. Oh no, look, they have. They have.
This Baron ended already.
How long does Baron
Baron
last?
buff's over.
Oh, right.
Oh. Well, that was not really that
It's
game
good while
changing.
it lasted.
We took advantage of it.
The tower count is equal.
And the gold is slightly in the favor of AGSB Esports.
That's quite a bit in favor.
We should go and kill the worm again.
1,000.
I don't think the worm respawns for a few minutes.
Yeah, the worm
Oh, well,
respawns
that's
every
really
5
annoying.
minutes. No, it's 5 minutes for
Enemy
the
team
Baron.
will definitely be stinging from
Oh, Davey D, are you in chat? And if so, are you recording? Is this going on the YouTube channel?
Hex 15 steals the blue buff from his ADC with a cheeky Q.
Ooh, MVP behind Deshki, I would say, has to be either TKO or KRDC for his massive play.
Usually
But
wait
TKO
games
has
to
been
MVPs.
TKO has been
The game's still going on.
doing some making a lot of good ganks this game.
Davey D, did you get the big snipe? Is that recorded?
Davey the Dumb says yes, he is recording the game.
So you've got it all. Oh, yes. Oh, Beanmoose has provided the link in chat.
Ooh, Nimbus JJ with the called Dashk for SKT. Little does he know that SKT have renamed themselves.
T-Doggy are
Oh, don't do this again,
getting
T-Dog.
caught in again.
It's a
Somehow is managing to
recurring
die this
theme with
time.
T-Doggy. It's just dying.
Oh, TKO gets
giant
pulled in
seal
and
payment.
dies. But Deshki dashes in.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Dashki kills 3 of the
Deshki gets a triple kill in revenge. For
let's
TKO.
go.
Let's go.
Hex now chasing down their mid laner.
Can we get a let's go from Beanmoose, please?
And Frozen Heart is pushing down the inhibitor in the top lane, so
Oh,
Simon
hang
is
on.
going to have to back here.
No, but T-Doggy's there, so he's only going to make the...
And KRDC backing up T-Doggy.
There
Frozen
we
Heart
go.
does not stand a chance.
Onto KRDCD using flash, but does not get the kill and dies in return.
Outstanding move. Oh, that is the best let's go I've seen all day.
Let's fucking go.
If we win this game, we have to.
Ying.
Whoa.
I said it. I said it. I said it.
No, Ying, that is not SFW. Gonna have to be kicked. Oh, what happened there?
Another snipe.
He used the same ability as to steal the Baron buff. It deals a lot of damage and it goes across the entire map. And he hit two enemy champions with it.
Now this is what I call esports. Oh, this is a balanced game, man.
Don't replay the steal yet. Let's do that in between game 2 and 3.
Just put it on repeat.
Beanmoose wants to replace Ying.
No chance.
He's pushing for that interview. Oh, did we
Nimbus
get that?
is requesting a Pudge player in the team. I'm afraid to say Pudge isn't in League of Legends. The best we can make do with is a Blitzcrank, but I don't believe that AGSB plays Blitzcrank in the support position.
Oh, look here come the
This
boys.
team would much prefer to play something like Braum or Galio or Pike.
Nimbus JJ wants to replace David with him. Chat, can we get a poll? Nimbus JJ or Squingo?
Interesting to see.
What
I'm
looks
interested
like.
to see myself.
Nimbus says David is boring.
You try commentating a game with no experience.
this actually isn't really isn't easy.
I imagine it's not easy.
I knew I should have
Squingo 45 wants Squingo. TJ Cartside says T-Doggy wants just one win.
Looks like we've kind of fallen out of our standard lane pushing and started to move more as a unit around the map.
I don't know what is. Oh, we're gonna kill the worm again.
Oh, hello. Squingo is currently away from keyboard.
Oh, this is more like it, boys.
Oh.
No, look, if we can
the
kill
enemy
the
team
worm,
also getting their own buff of some sort.
we've killed the
I
worm.
see
They just got a tower.
So AGSB have picked up the Baron, and looks like they're going to back here, pick up items, and then eventually make it down to bot lane.
Oh, they're wasting.
Pushing.
It does seem that the enemy has
Wycliffe.
been pushing tower for a while now. Although we do have the golden level advantage and kill advantage, we do seem to be falling behind in towers.
It's a good question, Bean Moose. Why isn't T-Doggy playing like he wants to win? I reckon he doesn't want to go Insomnia.
No, T-Doggy's just playing like that because he's basically bronze.
Mr. Motivation says press Alt F4 to increase caster volume.
I think that's something a bit of advice that Wycliffe do with.
Ooh, KRDCD coming out with massive damage.
Where's the team gone? Why are we going backwards? Just get some towers while we've got the worm.
The blue team have gotten complete control of the mid lane. We can't push through it.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Control in what way? Why couldn't we take control?
No, look, here we go, we've took out the little blue guys. T-Doggy. What is T-Doggy doing?
He's coming in from the side.
Oh, T-Doggy!
T-Doggy missed again.
T-Doggy just...
about to resurrect, though.
I called that. Oh, is he going to get one of them?
Ah, close one.
They're
Are they going to get a chain CC onto YCCCC, though?
Why aren't they killing
Does
you?
get punished and killed and traded. Frozen Heart also dashing in.
Maybe.
Nice. Gets Dashki doing bits.
Kagamon flashes in.
Oh, apparently we need to delete System 32.
A lot of their team making very, very poor decisions to dash in one by one.
Oh, like what T-Doggy does, but the whole
Dashki
team.
and KRDC not letting that go to waste.
Just be running it down mid.
Let's get the castle, guys. We're here now.
Will, can you hear me?
I can hear you, David.
Okay, right, sorry.
Here we go.
Ooh, interesting moves.
We're at the big castle. Oh, here we go, guys.
AGSB. They're pushing it down. They have their Baron buff.
Is this an AGSB victory on its way?
On its way, definitely.
It's a prospective AGSB victory indeed. We have destroyed the inhibitor, which increases the power of our minions.
I thought they'd killed our inhibitor. Oh, no, they haven't.
That was last game.
No, we killed
Oh,
which is
but
even
it's...
better.
We've also evened out the tower count, so now everything essentially in this game is in.
Oh, we've got momentum.
AGSB Esports has a 4K gold advantage at the moment, which is quite significant, and means that they will be able to the enemies in a team fight.
Yeah, however, on this side of Wycliffe, they do have 3 Drakes, which could help do an extra bit of damage in team fights.
Oh, Dashki, what are you
But unless they manage to capitalize. Unless they manage to capitalize off those Drakes and even out the kill count to some level.
What the commentators are seeing is not what the stream is.
Oh, right. Stream can't see. In fact, we've just tabbed out.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Seems like this time we've decided to push top lane.
We're coming down from the side.
AGSB have decided to push down top lane because they've already pushed all the way as far as they can in mid lane unless they wanted to kill the entire.
Oh, and there's only one guy coming to meet him. Oh well, you've blocked us off for the big battle. Whoever's controlling the mouse.
On the bright
Disappointed
side,
pandas playing GTA.
Oh, it seems like we're taking a tower in the midst.
Yeah, it would be nice to know actually, but we're just adjusting some settings. There we go. Did we just take a tower?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
it's been taken by AGSB Esports. 6 towers to 5 puts them in the advantage.
But in the meantime, the enemy team have slain a nuke, so giving them
So
a 4 Drake.
the thing is with Drake advantage is that it doesn't mean as much because getting Drakes is not important to winning the game itself.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have.
Let's not forget Wycliffe are the worst team, so...
Exactly. Boo Wycliffe.
We're unbiased, we just state facts.
Feeding them L's right now.
TJ Gartside says, thanks for your advice, Dave. The League of Legends knowledge.
I'm happy to provide.
Glowing words from our former headmaster. And
I mean, he still is the
Executive Director of the Hamlin Educational Trust.
Supreme Overlord Grandmaster.
He's the shadow head teacher now. Just pressing all the buttons and leading from behind.
Leading from behind.
Oh, here comes some minions.
His grasp has become
Looks
even
like
further reaching.
all 10 champions have gathered in very close proximity, maybe
well.
looking for a team fight right now.
No, they're currently waiting for Baron, which is up in 20 seconds. And this
confirm.
Baron will decide the game. If HSB take it, they'll push down mid and win. You can stall out the game.
Do we look like we're gonna get the Baron, Ollie?
AGS positioned in a good way to take the Baron. But first, they would like to kill the enemy.
Frozen, diving in on Frozen Heart, stunned. If he flashes out, TKO chasing.
Oh no, TKO don't die. Darn us, if we can get one of them, that'd be nice.
Frozen Heart has been killed. And that's another one.
Oh, this is more like it. Oh no, it's not. Dear. Oh dear.
No, this is a victory for AGSB Esports.
KRDCD's damage is just...
That is three killed.
3 kills for him. Yeah.
For AGSB Esports compared to
2-0.
1 for
2-1.
1 for Wycliffe.
And it's not T-Doggy. I'd like to announce it's not T-Doggy.
Are we gonna get the worm then?
Yep.
It looks like Baron will be falling to the side of HSB.
Oh, Janna may potentially coming into challenge,
where
but
they
side's
going?
better against it.
You're not gonna get the worm if you go running away?
The two tanks of AGSB Esports are pushing the enemies back so that they cannot
interfere in the ritual.
This is looking good.
Damage dealers
Hex is
of
back.
AGSB are taking the Baron.
But what if they snipe it like we did?
TKO is too good.
Did we?
Oh,
we got the worm.
I thought we got sniped then.
I thought we got sniped.
Scared the hell out of me.
The Baron there. Record to pick up items.
TJ says, great maths there, Squingo. TJ's enjoying your commentary.
For Cambridge to give me an offer, I need to be kind of good at it, right?
Oh.
Flex.
Humble brag.
Nice.
Humble flex.
Subtle little flex there.
Very subtle.
But obviously not good enough for MIT.
Yes.
No. Someone wants to bag C game 3.
Speaking of that, I did say I would eat your MIT application.
You did
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Nimbus JJ says, shut up, David.
I have access to the MIT website, so I can't actually buy it. I can't actually print it off.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, but I don't have to eat it. That's good. Nimbus JJ says he pities Squingo. Dear.
Almost as much as he pities Lithuania.
Oh, don't. Hang on, I thought we were meant to be winning. Now we had Baron. It's not happening.
We are.
It's a slow push.
But won't Baron wear off soon?
Hex chasing down Frozen Heart.
There is still enough time for one push to end the game, but it's far easier to push when some of the enemies have been killed, so they're just simply waiting for that to happen.
Oh, they best not wait too long.
Also, there is another objective spawning in the bot side of the map, which is Elder Dragon, which is even more powerful than the worm.
Impossible.
Which...
Oh, here it is. Is that it?
Yeah.
This is it.
Looks
It's a
like
very big dragon.
Let's hope they don't snipe it.
T-Doggy providing pressure
He just did his rectangle, but there was nothing there. What a classic.
He was just trying to
move.
push them. He was just trying to push the enemies away, but it's not really working.
Like Wycliffe are going to try and contest this. Jack's jumping over the wall.
Oh my god, no!
Drake
They
is
can't.
not low enough.
They can't take the dragon. Just take it down. Come on, boys.
Seems we're focusing on eliminating enemies first. Deshki getting the frozen heart.
We got
the dragon.
We got the dragon.
It looks like we're killing the enemy team as well.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
3, chasing down the remaining 2.
Let's go.
Yeah, DCT's damage is...
Tagamon down and left with just
4 kills to AGSB and 3 to Wycliffe.
Convincing victory yet again.
PRDC makes the decision to teleport to the top lane and kill the top tower.
In the tower down with that huge W damage.
We've got the gold advantage and we've got the towers.
And we're soon to get another.
Oh, it doesn't look it. Oh no, it does. Maybe. Here we go.
Stalling DCT's push there.
Oh no, here we go. No.
Looks like we take the tower. And Leo not backing down.
KRDCD destroys the enemy Janna.
Takes an ace.
Mr. Motivation wants music version. How do we get some music up in this joint? Can we get Rhythm Bot in the call?
We get Ying to sing All Star.
I like the tapping out. That implies we are. Cool.
Oh, there we go.
I like where this is going.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Spotify.
World's opening up Spotify.
Boys, do we have any music requests in chat? Has to be pretty intense. Crab
rave. Crab rave.
We have a 3-minute delay, so we can't see what's happened yet. So that we're going to win pretty soon.
Yeah, looks like
in the meantime, we have the stream gonna put on some crab rave.
Oh, spoilers, David. Come on.
Oh, they already said crab rave.
Oh, if we do have to make sure it's non-copyrighted music, otherwise we wouldn't be able to upload highlights to YouTube.
How long is it looking like we've got left of this round?
Not long indeed.
Listen to that. Right. Cool.
Will you be sticking around for game 3 then, Will?
I will, but I need to go and have tea. I'll have it after this round then. B-Moose says we have to mute David's commentary.
I mean, I did just then, but I wasn't
Can
talking.
we get some positivity, please, chat? about Squingo? Positive comments only.
If you don't mind. I mean, I'm fine if you make fun of me as well. I get it a lot, so just getting used to it.
I think
Pushing
the
down
end.
the bot lane at the moment.
I think the end may be nigh.
Yeah, don't try and say that
maybe
like
not.
you know what it means.
Define nigh.
I wanna get the big tower. Mr. Motivation says Squingo is the best caster.
Oh, that massive damage.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Motivation.
Nimbus says he's the best caster.
Oh.
Ooh, that was a
sniping the Janna.
Getting the Janna.
Why can't I hear Crab Rave?
I can't hear it either.
I can't hear it. I can hear it in my heart.
T-Doggy with the ult. All 3 ults coming out from the side of AGSB.
I think this is the final battle.
Denchi coming down.
3 kills for AGSB, and 4 kills.
Ooh,
come on,
5 kills.
It's like this game is over.
I think it's GG's.
This is GG for AGSB Esports. The Insomnia dream is alive.
Oh my god, guys.
Let's
One more
go,
game.
Pulling it back 1-1 with the momentum coming into game 3.
That is more like it.
Damn.
The road to Insomnia is clear.
Okay, now we can talk about who is the MVP.
I think it's definitely got to be Leo. Definitely got to be Leo.
Okay, RDTD with some of the amazing ultimate snipes there.
Firstly, I think what we've got to talk about is definitely the snipe on the Drake after a team wipe. As soon as he spawns in.
the steal of Baron definitely changed the game on its head.
Yeah.
That
From a
was insane.
disadvantaged state, straight one spell pulls it back.
It takes some impeccable timing to get that done. Or good luck, and no DCD.
Probably
that
a
was not
mixture of
luck. DCD is just too good.
Do we have a replay of the snipe?
Hurlinho himself is trying to pull it up just now.
And is there any chance for an interview with the players?
I'm sure we'll be able to bring some in now. Here is a replay of that fateful moment that turned the tide of the game. It could be said that we could have won it with it. AGSB could have won without it. That being said,
Oh my god.
It's a beautiful shot.
It's so perfect.
Can only imagine how the enemy would feel after having
a 3,000 goal differential just in terms of base numbers, and uncountable in terms of the advantage it gets you by pushing towers.
Yeah, and especially since as the team respawns, they can instantly capitalize off that 3,000, buying up essential items, giving us a hard advantage. Are you there, David?
David, come in. We've lost contact with David.
It's just you and me again, it seems.
David down.
Oh, appreciate that, Beam Moose. Love hearts in the chat.
Can we get Bean Moose in the call?
So it turns out that there is no opportunity to interview the players just this moment because we're running short on time and the school might close.
Ah, that is unfortunate. I think I might go have some coffee. I've not had coffee.
What, you're gonna go out to Costa?
No, just like making, or maybe beer.
Maybe a beer, huh?
I mean, if it's the mood.
I guess it is, yeah.
Stop flexing on us, please.
Crab Rave Megalovania. Oh god.
You know that thing about how you said maybe if the sheet music for Megalovania would suffice?
Megalovania has plenty of amazing remixes.
If you printed off the sheet music for Megalovania, I would legit learn on the
Learn
piano.
it or eat it.
Both. I would learn it first, play it in front of you, and then proceed to eat it.
I might hold you to that, actually. That sounds fun.
Alright. I'll be back after I get a drink.
That's Discord.
Yes, unfortunately, the site staff were not happy. Doubtfuls.
But on the other hand, if AGSB Esports managed to close out the game particularly early, we should have plenty of time to
Yeah, don't think so.
wind down after the high tension of going to Game 3 in the British Esports Finals.
Just waiting for the game to start again.
I'm tempted to.
Lovely. Thank you for the input.
That was absolutely brilliant.
I try.
Will is having tea. He will be back in 5 minutes. What are you having for tea, David?
Oh, I bought chips with Yasser's money.
Oh, of course you did. I myself am having a cheeky lasagna.
Yeah, you talk about here.
David, it's not going to be a raw mushroom and red chicken lasagna, is it?
No, but you've got vegetarian, you've got meat.
Vegetarian? Ugh. No, none of that business.
There is a lot of variety in what can go into lasagnas. You've got mushrooms, you've got spinach, you've got classic marinara sauce, you've got cheeses.
Listen, David, I'm a simple man. Tomato, cheese, some beef, and some pasta sheets. I don't know. Oh, of course, homemade. Always homemade. None of that Tesco nonsense. No, thank you. We all know you're an avid cook, David. What's your favourite meal to cook at home, David? And we all know how that turns out.
Quite well now that I've practiced it, although I'm vegetarian now, so...
You're vegetarian?
Start of the year.
Oh, Squingo exposed. Jeez. BBC News, get on this now. Squingo the vegetarian?
There's plenty of stuff to cover already.
Or did you finally get food poisoning off one of your raw pieces of chicken? Decided, nope, I'm out of here. It's veggies for me.
If your chicken ate raw vegetables.
Time for a lifelong... time for a life of just celery, broccoli, and the occasional... Wonderful.
Is this David's diet in a nutshell?
I have a song that will help you through. Stop time post major. You have no right to accuse people of getting food poisoned. Fair play. Fair play indeed. Fair play.
I mean, I do love steak. I still love steak, but meat is murder, so I can't justify eating it.
Meat is
Why are you vegetarian or not?
I'm vegetarian, I'm just also...
He is a vegetarian.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Those are counterintuitive, but sure.
He loves out there that you can go vegetarian while also loving meat.
I thought you said meat is murder a few minutes ago.
Meat tastes delicious, but there are many economic, moral, and environmental reasons to not eat meat and not support the meat industry financially.
David eats raw mushrooms for lunch like some savage. I know, I've seen him.
Well, what about this, David? How about you go out and hunt them?
It's killing wild animals, which is definitely antithetical to the whole environmentalism thing I'm going for.
An interesting proposition from Ying there, quickly shut down by the Rossoff himself. None of that business. Meat is murder. You've heard it here.
No, I can't wait for them to make fake meat, you know, like lab grown, because I love meat. It's just that I can't justify.
Corn exists.
One is, was it mycelium? It's just weird fungus.
Oh, you want the fungus meat? Right,
I don't want the fungus meat. I don't like corn. I just don't eat meat or meat alternative. I eat.
Hell, like raw mushrooms though.
I've done that like what, 3 times?
He's enough.
Seems you left your brave pants at home.
Oh, thank you.
Want me to wait while you go get them?
If I offer.
So it looks like we're still waiting on the game for a moment.
Let's hope Mr. Wright doesn't kick us out.
Is Mr. Wright making his rounds?
I've not seen him, but I've also not been in the same room as the players. So
Your judgment is clouded. Seek clarity.
So it looks like the drafting stage is coming out now. And on the side of AGSB, we've got a ban on the Poppy. And on the side of Wycliffe, banning out the Tarek, Theo is famously known for playing jungle, boosting himself to diamond and falling back down.
I get it.
Banned after that tragic first game. And
I'm surprised they haven't banned either Kennen nor
the Ezreal ban for TK for
banning
KRDC.
Maokai and banning Kennen, because you have to shut down Wesley somehow.
And the final ban for AGSB for now is Lulu, one of the Wycliffe mains.
Yeah, it's banned 3 times, so it's a very effective pick for them.
Now that Ezreal's been banned,
and the next ban coming out is Kennen. So that is Deshki and KRDC losing their main heroes. However, Maokai is open and it looks like Deshki will be taking that opportunity and hopping onto it there.
how is Deshki's Maokai, would you say?
Well, let's just say
being a living tree, he's a rock.
it has 100% win rate at the moment so far.
Wow.
And the Mundo coming out against the Maokai.
Big zombie guy.
Indeed.
Mundo is very good at killing tanks, not dying himself.
Wycliffe also hovering the Alistar for support. This could change. Looks like Wycliffe. Yeah, indeed. Wycliffe will be running a rather tanky comp into.
Going back to
Janna.
To Janna, so it looks like they are going to go for a more supportive healing shield type of bot lane.
Sticking with the field.
The 2 picks for Wycliffe make me believe that they are going to go for another late game comp, as they've done before.
Yeah.
The onus is on AGSB to secure the early advantage or be slowly and methodically running.
Surely.
Like...
Sorry, Wraith?
No, you go on.
Surely it would make sense for us to also go for a more late game set, like the one we had last game. How last game I felt like we took the advantage through the game. We were down in towers for most of the game, but then by grinding out our late game, grinding out the Drakes, the Dragons, getting those buffs, and taking the kill advantage. Surely we should try that strat again, and get a better late game.
Well, Kaiser is definitely a late game.
Yeah, so both teams are drafting for late here with Twitch coming out. Twitch? Cogmore? Cogmore is decided upon. So, against Cogmore, both teams drafting for the late game. Attack speed is paramount here.
I'm interested in seeing what DCD will pick.
DCD has picked Kaiser.
On being banned after the Sion mid last game. Let's see what AGSB decides to pick here.
Did they ban Sion?
Yes, they banned Sion.
Wycliffe
I'm
has
probably
banned
going to be
Sion.
seeing a Fizz ban because YCCCC effect on that.
Being banned on the side of AGSB.
Wasn't Fizz their mid lane a lot?
Yes.
So, after that second game.
I felt like during the second game, their mid laner made a lot of favorable plays, dashing in at the right time. I feel like that might.
Well, but that is to dash in, target the ADC, bursting down, and then get outward.
I won't be denied.
And the Sejuani ban comes
And
out,
yeah.
so TKO cannot fall back on his. But that does mean that the Tarek is
The warrior spirit is never broken.
But Jarvan is Tarek's been banned, but Jarvan is open at the moment.
Tarek. Oh.
Professionalism, Sigmoid.
Hubble just replying to his DM. Is this live on stream?
I can't see the
It's live on stream.
This is the most professional scream.
Beta.
Nah, Big Rip, just count me out.
He doesn't have time for beta.
So Galio being picked from Wycliffe.
Oh, we're getting chat on stream on the screen.
This is going to be a different. This is going to be different to the Galio we saw in the first game because Galio's going to be playing mid instead of support, so he's going to be building more damage, less tankiness.
And the Jarvan does come out for TKO here. Galio was counter-picked by Wycliffe, not allowing Pickett for support.
hang on. They
Already
don't.
picked wrong.
Oh yeah.
They don't need the chat on screen because they're in the chat.
Looks like the mid lane will be Ari here.
T-Doggy him for the safe Ari pick, which is able to dash in, charm a important target, burst them down, and then get out, while also being a safe pick.
Wraithlander, for those who don't know, like me, could you go through exactly which champions are suited to which role and who they'll most likely be played by?
Could you do that in 3 words?
That's yeah, that sounds really dull. Could we go through which champions look coolest, please?
It resets on the draft because it seems like Wycliffe have misclicked the champion they intended to play.
Beta is
They're
not allowed in the
stalling.
cast channel.
They are stalling.
They know that we're going to get kicked out of the school.
Playing for time.
Wait, when does the school close?
They live in their school. This is not fair.
That isn't fair at all.
That isn't.
You can see through their plays.
That would be quite the power play.
Perhaps we shouldn't have revealed such key information on stream.
Oh yes, there's always the possibility that there are spies in chat.
What did we say on stream?
The school's closing.
When does school close?
7?
We are also a boarding school, so we have no disadvantage in that category.
That's, yeah, we're going to go to sleep.
All our players actually sleep in the gaming room.
Oh,
Like,
so
that sounds like fascist talk, TJ Guards. The gaming room. The AGSB gaming room.
You left your brave pants at home. You want me to wait while
So
you
the
go
same
get
draft is just gonna be.
We've already done this.
Yeah, so
Redrafting.
But the enemy team is stalling.
Wycliffe made the mistake of picking the wrong champion, which is what T-Doggy did earlier. Instead of picking the Talia at the end there, they were going for a Camille.
Impure.
Absolutely, just classic T-Doggy.
Ying, might I remind you there is no enemy team here. This is purely unbiased.
Mr. Motivation says save
Are
it
you
for the
sure about
post-game
that?
analysis.
We wish both AGSB and Wycliffe the best chances at going to Insomnia. We cheer them both on.
No, we don't.
I get it.
Chat, can we get a poll? Wycliffe or AGSB? Just have to wait a couple of seconds for that to come through and chat. Are you sure about that?
Oh my god.
Beanwood's just put some shocked faces. David Adum says T-Doggy's made a bad pick.
A silent death.
Bean Moose has said, "Poo bean in." I'm ready.
Yes.
Not quite sure what that means.
Nimbus JJ. Should we get Bean Moose in? How do we do this? Quick, Squin goes offline.
Oh no, he's not.
Invites Bean Moose.
No, David's not gone. I've replaced him.
Shh, Hovel, look the other way, one sec.
No. Oh my god. David's about to jump on the PC with the earphones, which I was listening into this before, which is why you see all the spam in chat.
All vote. What are you voting on, TJ? Mr. Motivation asks who Bean Moose is.
I could reveal the identity of
Don't dox Bean Moose.
With his express permission.
Don't dox him.
It's chill.
I've just realised we might have a problem. Doesn't know how to use Streamlabs. David, and he's the one that's observing.
Who's observing?
David.
Oh, has David been subbed out?
Yeah, it's official.
Chat, what?
As
Chat,
long as
what
he
do you
just
think of that?
I won't be
I'm
denied.
sure chat will love that.
Someone set up a straw poll. I'm not sure what it's for.
The warrior spirit is never
What's it for?
I'm logging on now. Who differently is going to win?
Seems they've taken this chance to change their pick.
This has been changed. So they've changed the Talia to a Camille currently. So that is going to be a Camille jungle coming out from the side of Wycliffe. Speaking. Oh no. T-Doggy taking cleanse and the Cogmore also taking cleanse.
No, let's
Interestingly enough.
Nimbus JJ, we are not going to sub you in or Bean Moose.
Is a double heal bot lane as well. Double heal on both Kai'Sa and Braum into the Janna Cogmore team comp.
To whom?
To whom, fella?
To whom is gonna win? Sub me in, Dad. I'm ready.
Oh god. Twitch chat, honestly.
Bean Moose. He's a force of nature.
He literally is.
Exclusively Bean Moose.
Tearing apart the Twitch chat.
The bean.
Oh, they might have broken a rule here. Mind you, so did we. So, rule 2.1.8 states that if a player does not own a specific champion, then they can pick a placeholder champion. In the event that they do so, they must A, inform the opposing team captain and the casters.
We're the casters.
We didn't know either time.
Oh.
Well, no one knew, to be fair, so it's all right.
Can we get them to squad?
Both teams. No, both teams ended up doing that, so it's fair play.
Bean Moose wants us to ban them.
Can we ban them?
I think we can.
Can we ban the red team?
What? No.
Squingo 45. Is Mr. Right there, Hovel?
No, Mr. Wright is not here.
Is he not in the school?
David's back. He's going to ask me something.
Guys, Mr. Vice has left the building. We can't sub him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Mr. Cummins? Is he here?
Mr. Cummins is still in T1 study.
Oh, nice.
So it's upstairs, basically.
Can we
No,
sub in
it's
Mr.
downstairs
Carr?
room. You know, for one. Oh, hang on.
Downstairs room. It's next to Mr. Smith's room.
Is Mr. Carr in? Can we interview him?
No. Mr. Danicott, the trainee computer science teacher, is though.
I'm about to get an interview with him.
What is David doing? It's logged into all my stuff and he's about to change it. No! No!
Oh, it's a classic Squingo move, that.
Oh, David's clicked on the chat button. He's hovering over the chat button. Oh, and he's left it.
Oh, what is this guy up to? He's getting bored, isn't he? He's getting impatient. He's annoyed with his job.
Oh, look what he's done now.
What's
He
he doing?
created the infinite loop in the center of the stream. Picture of a picture of a picture. You know what I mean.
Classic David move.
Ah, dear me. Exciting times. Very exciting. You know, you've reached peak excitement level when someone's tracing infinite loops in your screen, and we're now on.
God.
Tom Hurl's roll tape.
Oh, can we have some of Tom's playlist, please, Squingo? Squingo, can you hear us? Can we go to Tom's playlist?
It's mostly copyrighted music, so if you want to miss another steal or something like that,
Wait.
perfect.
Can we not have copyrighted music?
Don't think so.
If we want to re-upload to YouTube now.
You've got to be thinking ahead, Will. Come on, man.
Yin
Here we
can't
go.
do that.
I don't
Loading in.
think Old Star is a public domain work.
Yeah.
Happy birthday is though, and surely it's someone's birthday in chat, right?
Is it Crabrave? Is Crabrave?
Crabrave is fair use. Anyone could. Pretty sure.
Good news.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, get off Smash Mouth, Dave. You're gonna get us banned.
And it looks like we're going into the game.
Game 3 of 3.
Bean
This is the final countdown.
This is the decider.
Let's go.
This is the path to insomnia.
This time we are the blue team. Our base in the bottom
we're
left-hand corner, and we are aiming to push towards the top right-hand corner.
Thank you, Ying.
Instead of the road to Insomnia, can we just start to refer to the back alley to Birmingham? Because it sounds
alley
more...
to
Guys, quite the genius alliteration there.
There we go. Where's DCD going? Oh, 30 seconds to...
Straight to the nearest bush.
That's a good move from Hex, because he's hidden in that grass.
So, AGSB pulling up the lines of scrimmage along the river, waiting in the bushes.
Nimbus JJ wants to thank you, Ying, because he was struggling to locate the bases.
Red team look set to claim the blue buff at the start of the game.
Joshua 120 asks, any idea when we finish?
At the late half 7.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
About 40 minutes.
No, it's got to be earlier, I think.
It's got to be earlier, otherwise we'll get kicked out of the school.
Yeah, we are literally going to get kicked out in half an hour.
Oh shit.
Outplayed by the red team there.
Oh, no. Mr. Heathcote is not a gamer, confirmed.
He's not amused.
Does Mr. Heathcote need to lock
Red
up?
team are dancing with the blue buff. Very, very pretty. Because it's Wycliffe.
Oh, here we go. Let's kill that guy.
Sitting there.
So we need to finish this game in less than half an hour, or we'll lose by default, so we're kicked out of AGSB.
I mean...
Stakes have never been higher, have they?
Is Mr. Cummins working his charm with the groundskeepers?
I guess.
I mean, maybe this is the best he can do. Give us another half an hour.
Is not wrong. He says gamers are impressed. HSB is oppressing gamers, you're correct.
Shall I have a scream at David about something?
I don't know what that means, but go for it.
David!
Oh my
Move the cursor off the screen!
Clip that.
Not sure about that one.
That's gotta be a clip. That has gotta be a clip.
Not sure about that one.
Ooh. The enemy top lane is headed down, possibly for a gank.
Oh, Bo Banky, Banana Farmer for Fanky. He's playing Rocket League.
Rocket League, what an interesting game.
Yeah. Sadly, our Rocket League team let the side down today. But it's the journey.
Tell me about it.
It's the journey, not the destination.
David.
Why is the camera not being moved?
David, you've left for... He's going back in now. Oh.
What is that? David hates his new job.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
What's he trying to do? Does he not know how to use computers?
First blood. First blood
in the way of
First
HSB.
blood. Early advantage.
We may start losing on the bot side as the wave has pushed onto the tower.
No, but look, we've got some
all right.
Hex 15's big shield.
It gives KRDCD a chance to farm up safely under the tower.
Oh, the game's quite dull at the start, isn't it? I like the bit at the end.
Yeah, well, you know absolutely nothing about what's going on.
We got first blood though.
Yes, we did.
Blue team did.
We did not. AGSB did, because we're an impartial stream, remember?
Oh, Frozen Heart has changed skin.
That is allowed. I can confirm.
Frozen Heart's new one's pretty groovy.
What?
I'm interested to see if Deshki can keep up his streak, pushing lane effectively.
I'm interested to see if her T-Doggy can just keep dying.
So supportive. Unbiased hate.
Mr. Motivation likes the bit where Ying shouts, let's go. And Bean Moose likes the bit where we win.
I also like the bit where we win.
Don't worry, Bean Moose, because that is coming in less than half an
I
hour.
get to shout "Let's go" as much as I want.
Right, we're 4
Bean
minutes
Moose has
in.
chanted ASB.
Nimbus JJ is interested to see if he can sub him in as a caster.
David, we're missing something.
Can David hear us?
David would be able to hear us if he was using his earphones in the room next door, but
I think he's sulking
he's
because
actually
he's
just standing behind us right now.
Oh, he's just stood behind you.
He's making an excuse about some hotkey. It's awful.
Right, there we go. The HUD has been updated.
Rectified.
Should be for Twitch chat in just a second. There we go.
Is this AI camera move? Oh no.
Oh, damn it, David.
No.
Can we just go back to the AI camera?
Yeah.
It's on the AI camera, but if you drag the cursor to the edge of the screen, then it causes the screen to drag in that direction.
I don't like this camera. I like the bit where it just cut across the map and you got to see people running in circles.
Well, then you'd have to hire Tom Hurrell again.
An even game at the moment with TKO coming in for the gank, and the Galio is able to taunt him up and prevent him from.
T-Docky didn't even die there. GG.
KRDCD getting pressured in the bot lane with the Cogmore burning him down there.
Falling a little bit behind in CS and Grind. On bot lane, they're both head in levels. Also, where did the overlay go on top, saying the towers and CS?
That's a good point. That was actually really useful.
David, can you bring that back?
Well, the old HUD doesn't actually show CS, but you know.
Mrs. Harrop says hi.
Oh,
I don't know if Miss Harrop's in chat.
Who's Mrs. Harrop?
That's nice.
Mrs. Harrop says hi. Thank you.
He also says good luck. Thank you.
1-0 at the moment. So let's have a look at the CS here.
Mrs. Harrop is Twitch Prime.
Cogmore is currently ahead of Kaiser in terms of CS, but our mid lane is also ahead. Top lane slightly ahead here, and jungle looks to be about even.
Where's the overlay gone? This is a useless overlay.
This overlay's fine.
Yeah, this is the best overlay. What are you on about?
Where's the one which just tells me how many towers and gold we have?
Still
the top.
Oh, it's there.
It's at the top now.
My screen's on the wrong resolution.
Oh no.
Seems like we are slightly ahead overall. We're starting to push. Starting to push into lane now.
What? No, we're not. Sorry.
I'm saying words.
Yeah,
you are indeed saying words.
Oh, Camille getting low there with the blue side bot lane coming up to challenge her on the blue buff.
Bean Moose says the casserole is ready.
No, they didn't manage to take the blue off Camille, but they did manage to pressure her into a back, allowing Yasser to get TKO to get ahead in terms of CS.
The Duke of Camor asks which teacher helped organise this. He's out of the loop because year 15. Is that an old boy?
An old Ultragamian.
An AGSB old Ultragamian. Man. I don't know how he's found out about it. How has he found out about
I
it?
think I know who that is.
Oh, it's Phil Fires. Who is he?
Who's Vilfire? Who's Vilfire?
He's just, I don't know. Is he on next year's team?
He's our filthy peasant ADC.
Ult coming out from Hex onto the
nice
Janna.
Ult.
TKO with the ult
TKO
onto
coming in
both.
for the gank, and killing both bot laners.
Oh,
nice.
man, we're doing some
You'll
good
have to
gaming.
see
3
that.
to 1.
Incredible play from TKO there.
When did we take first blood?
Oh my god.
There would be when someone killed. Do I occasionally hear faint whispers of David? Or is that just my imagination?
It's just your imagination.
Oh, it's Hovel, but very quiet.
Deshki getting Frozen Heart very low. But
Nah, but
Potentially
Yi
a
is here.
kill, but Frozen
mid lane
Heart,
coming-
Dr. Mundo with the heal up is too much.
T-Doggy's chasing him down. Oh, T-Doggy
Is
never
able to take down the dragon with the help of the bot lane here. And
which
dragon
dragon is it?
Mountain Drake.
Swingo45, who are you?
I
Like,
think it's Tony
DM
2.
me.
I think
Is
it's
it?
Tony 2. Yeah.
Oh, classic. Oh, T-Doggy able to get out with the ult there. Camille unsuccessful with her gank. Galio is going to ult here. Camille also ulting. Jarvan coming in to save him, and T-Doggy using his stopwatch to survive. Dangerously low here.
Oh, no, kill
Frozen Heart still
Heart.
low. Pretty uninteresting top lane as both tanks battle it out.
Frozen Heart's got the better skin. though,
Deshki
so-
is going to go for the recall here.
Is
as
Camille their mid laner or jungle?
I think Galio is their mid lane.
Yee.
Which one? Oh yeah, Camille. Camille is
Okay.
TKO is hovering about.
T-Doggy
Could be
getting some
looking-
nice chip on the tower.
Get here. No, he's going to recall.
Can we start smashing some towers, please? This is pretty dull.
Nah, it's still early game. Turret plating's still up.
Nimbus JJ says he's the mid laner. He's been there all game. I know who Squingo. Classic Squingo 45.
Oh dear me.
Any hints, Will, as to Squingo, who Squingo 45
You weren't far off with Tony too.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is a classic characteristic of David
Tony
the Dumb.
3.
David the Dumb just loves to expose everyone's real life personas.
Don't dox people, David the Dumb. You'll have to be kicked.
Yeah, you do tend to have a habit of that, don't you? Though.
To be fair, we have self-doxed ourselves for like the past 2 hours.
I think
Oh,
if,
it's
if
almost been
things
3
keep,
hours.
If things keep going like this, we will slowly snowball the game because
Stop being biased.
Look how much gold we've got.
I only speak fact.
We've got the gold win.
Maokai CS is looking pretty weak, but the Maokai CS isn't that important as long as he can get the ult offs in team fights.
Bean Moose says he's not
Maokai.
impressed by your commentary, Yink. He says slowly snowball. ... It is about 16 minutes before we're kicked from school for fire. So we've got to get pushing. We've got to make it a quick game.
Make it.
We've done faster against other teams.
Yeah.
I swear we had 19-minute games sometime in the group.
Yeah, but they weren't Wycliffe.
Yeah, they're not Wycliffe. Wycliffe have been quite the challenge for our boys in green.
Under 40 minutes, right, okay.
Combined for 2 games.
Nimbus JJ has got sex bomb stuck in my head.
What?
Or Deshki going in on Monday at the top, nothing.
TJ Godside coming in with the question. So is this
Galio
Clash
here.
Royale? Yes, complex.
Taunt coming out.
Is Sex Bomb, is that a publicly owned song? Can we play that without getting copyright struck?
I'm guessing it would be copyrighted.
I'm not playing it.
Oh, I love that.
I think
loving that
we
hex
may
mode.
be coming in for a gank in top lane. TKO moving up.
Oh no, look, T-Dog is trying to do something with his weird like furry
T-Doggy
skin.
almost bringing down the Galio there.
Yeah.
Come on, Desh. Oh,
Guys,
TKO.
pretty impressive. Having to burn the cleanse though, however.
TKO
Deshki
going for that lobster.
fighting in the top lane. Both are extremely
Guys, how long have I been
tanky.
muted for?
Quite a while.
I don't want to say massive amount of time. Probably not too long.
Ooh,
And
T-Doggy
the
and
scuttle is going to go the way of Jarvan here.
T-Doggy moving up possibly for a gank on top lane.
Can you stop saying gank? I've no idea what it means.
It just means
It's short. It's I don't want to say it. Twitch chat, say it.
No, it just basically means ambush. It's just coming up for an ambush, basically.
like a
So
2v1.
what is it short for, Ollie?
Deshki's trying to get away, but he can't. Oh no, he can't.
Anyway,
What is it actually short for?
No, you can go Google it in your own time.
Okay.
T-Doggy is yet to die, which is impressive.
I'll be in the common room tomorrow morning if you find me.
Galio charmed up. Oh, looking like Ari's doing some massive damage since Galio has not been able to pick up much MR at the moment.
Is Ari
Only
playing
with
mid lane?
Jesus, yes.
Oh.
Dragon is being scouted by the Camille here. No. The crab.
Doggy takes a shot from the turret. He's forced to back off.
Nice try, Doggy. Her dad is here.
Ooh, looks like we're seeing some.
He is here. He is here.
Joseph Haddad.
Apparently he's in the chat.
Exposed. Baron is
Can
gonna go-
someone remind him he needs to bring his
Drake's
Switch
gonna
in
go
at some
the way
point?
of-
We're on 31 viewers.
Yeah, well.
Thanks against
Another
massive
kill. Looks like a team fight.
Galio going down, double kill for Kaiser here, as Maokai moves in, going in on the Cogmore.
potential for a quadra kill here.
Like Mundo is
wrapped
currently
in
1v5,
top
manages to
five,
take down the Ari, and Kaiser will eventually bring him down, getting the quadra kill.
Another.
Very well executed Shade CC onto the Wycliffe players.
Man, this is AGSB's day.
Jarvan crushing the Eye of Herald here, going for the push
tower,
onto
get
the
the tower.
bottom lane towers.
Here we go.
And turret first blood to AGSB.
Let's go.
That's some bonus.
We are
gold.
5k ahead in CS in gold.
This is
something to be underestimated.
Look, we've even got a big lobster with us.
I think that's called the Rift Herald. Too sure.
Rift Herald, indeed.
Oh, lobster got the statue. This is more like it.
The red team
down.
Managed to take
pushing
two
back
towers
down
in
mid.
one push. Now falling back to more standard positions.
No, but look, they're all sneaking away.
Trying to chase down the Cogmore, I believe.
Galio looks to be caught out here as they're moving on him, but Hex is having to flash away as he starts to take tower damage. KRDCD also dropping low.
But look, the minions are here. They're helpful. The minions guys are like players, but they're controlled by the computer.
And they're very, very squishy.
Oi, KDGMP. What are you saying?
Oh, hi, Kabir. Kabir's here. Kabir says we need to get
We're
Ying
winning.
off.
We're winning. By a
One
fairly long
thing
shot.
One thing I should draw the viewers' attention to at the bottom, the gold displayed above the KDA for all the players is now only the bounty. That does not include the 300 base kill bonus.
Remember that one, guys. That's
What does that mean?
So he's currently got a 650 gold bounty on him at the moment. So when the enemy team do eventually kill him, they will get that amount of gold as a bonus.
Who is it? Who's got the bounty?
KRDCD. Jarvan coming out of the ult, Janna pushing him back with hers in retaliation. T-Doggy dropping low as Galio pushes him out with a Q. Deshki at the moment pushing out top lane. That Demolish coming in handy, burning down the tower real quick.
God, Ollie, man.
Ollie, you're pretty good at this. Gotta commend you on that.
Calm
Good.
coming out on Mundo, pulling him in.
Oh,
and it looks like Mundo's dropping low. Camille coming onto the
Turret dive.
Trapped in the middle.
For now.
Disaster. Oh, not a disaster.
Manages
damage.
to...
Mundo managed to
unfortunately,
This is looking quite
Charm
good.
coming out of Cogmore, bringing him down.
A 1-for-1 trade there.
Following him with the Afterlife. And
Get this
Overall,
tower,
not
guys.
a bad trade.
If we get the tower,
Shield
then we
coming out
might
from
be able to
Janna,
win the
pushing
game.
them out with the Q. Taunt looking to be caught out. T-Doggy with the Hex Tech.
Did someone just...
Kaiser bringing down the Galio, forcing out the recall, hopefully taking down the tower.
Oh, another snipe.
With the snipe with a W. Coming out.
Oh, wow.
The big plays coming from the snipes
Incredible
today.
play.
It's incredible stuff from the AGSB players.
Chuck,
DCD doing work.
Real talk here, chat. Apart from Nimbus JJ, does anyone know what Ollie's saying?
I know, kind of.
I'm sure Captain Flowers would.
AGSB pushing down the second mid lane tower. W coming out onto Cogmore. Deshki finding the Mundo here, getting some damage out with the saplings. Mundo forced to blast
Looks
away.
like the
Cogmore
attempt will
coming
be
onto
fluid, and
Oh, he's playing aggressively because we're going to be kicked out.
Cogmore taking the red buff before it can be stolen.
TJ doesn't know what's going on, Mr. Gartside.
Both teams are probably looking to take Baron at the moment since it is up.
Oh, if we get the worm, will that be a win?
the
That
will
allows to push down
help.
Jana clearing out the wards here, prepping for Baron. Seems to be in the favour of AGSB at the moment, with 11 kills to 2 and a 7k gold lead. 4 towers to nothing as Wycliffe struggled to actually bring down a tower and push through the defences of AGSB.
Oh.
Scuttle
Looks
falling
like-
by AGSB here as they prep for Drake.
Looks like the first game was more
Could
of
be
an anomaly than anything, as
Oh.
these two
Okay.
games.
10 minutes left till we're kicked out.
Ooh, a skirmish coming out from the side of Wycliffe here, looking to get some damage out on their mid laner. KRDCD taking the dragon, soloing it with the lifesteal he's got from.
And Deshki going in.
And Deshki with the ult as
Ooh.
Camille coming in, Galio ult cancelled. Camille goes in with her ult, bursted down by the
Hex
Ari.
successfully protecting DCD.
Onto the Jana. Jana
Frozen
healing
Heart
up.
very deep behind enemy lines. Chased
KRDCD
down by
with
Deshki. Stunned.
Oh, we're all on low. We've only got a couple bars. There we go.
Okay.
And KRDCD is going to fall, giving away that 1,000 gold bounty there. Cogmore getting dangerously low, able
Deshki,
to. Oh, Deshki with the
Deshki
outplay.
on a fraction of health.
Kill on Cogmore.
Oh.
Cogmore actually getting the revenge kill with his afterlife ability.
On a fraction of health, dashes in and secures the kill. Great play from Deshki.
Great play from Deshki indeed. A team wipe going the way of AGSB, with only 2 members of their team falling. All members of HSB currently have 1 death or less, whereas Wycliffe have got 3 or more. Looking to be quite the uneven game, as Wycliffe also failed to manage to pick up any of the Drakes as of yet. 8k gold lead and 5 towers ahead for AGSB.
So what are the odds like, boys, on getting to Insomnia now?
Pretty. Good
1
for
to
HSB.
4.
1 to 4. Bubbles put it out. Guys, put your money on it now. 1 to 4 odds. We're getting to 8. Getting to Insomnia.
The only way Wycliffe can actually win right now is to let this Cogmore farm up and just push out for late game. But
the PCs are set to shut down at 21:30. It might be 7:30. Guess we'll find out.
That would be an embarrassing way to lose.
That would be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Mundo coming onto TK in the top and not doing much damage here. As TK goes back in with a smite, slowing him down. Electrocute coming out. Deshki coming up with.
Oh, look at that little ambush. Insane.
A 4v1.
T-Dog.
4 Frozen Heart.
This is some
Charmed.
good League of Legends.
Stun.
Looks like they've let
Is
him
gonna
get away
pop his ult here, just tanking up, soaking up the damage.
Cogmore coming in to back him up.
AGSB unable
And
unable to bust him down.
Galio
It's
coming
like
as well.
Maokai with
Looks
the
like
ult,
a
charmed
team
up
fight's
by-
winding up here.
7 minutes till shutdown.
Jesus.
Relax, guys. AGSB have got this. The game is going to finish before the power shuts down, regardless of whether it's a win or a loss.
Ooh, charmed up, walking toward Mundo is gonna go down, having used his ult before. And that's a Jarvan ult! Double kill going the way of him.
Triple. Another team
B
wipe.
will proceed to take the Baron.
We're going to get the worm. If we get the worm, this
Second
will
death
help us
time
win the
is-
game, chat.
35-second death time is for the Wycliffe players. AGSB might have a chance of pushing into the base.
I'll kill that little beetle. There we go. Good work.
The Scuttle Crab is dead. Rip Scuttle Crab.
Oh, look, there's a whole swarm of bird. Oh, DCD took him out, no problem.
Oh.
Are we aiming to push to the inhibitors on this?
Chat, we got the worm.
On this push.
It is possible to take the inhibitor, although it's probably going to be at the expense of a couple of players. So, as you can see, the players are backing off.
We got a tower. Guys, we got a tower, chat. Good question, B-News.
We can hear sounds next door, so I'm just going to check what's going on. They're making sounds, I'm just going to check.
Don't irritate them, Hubble. Guys, if it goes wrong now, it's Hubble's fault for disrupting.
Hello?
Guess who's back?
Oh.
I've been working the Observer.
We've got David.
Which is why you'll notice all those switches to various champions. So yeah, it looks like a very dominant display of, well, dominance from AGSB side here on the blue side.
David, are the reports of the power shutdown true?
Well, it was a engine room staff member that said that, so it might be, yeah.
So we've got like 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, we are doing pretty well. We have a 12k gold lead, which is very significant.
However,
considering
Joshua120 says the school Wi-Fi turns around 1,000 devices every down. Thank you, Joshua120. That's a lot of devices. It's only
to the Earth Drake that DCD is dealing there, picking up the 4th Drake.
KDJMP says, "Ew, David."
Well, do you think we can push to the Nexus?
Oh, thanks.
In this push.
Mr. Motivation wants Crab Rave to motivate. Spotify, can we get Crab Rave?
David.
Ying, yeah.
If we can get a team wipe, could we push to the tower within 5 minutes?
They're moving in now, and they're looking for a kill. T-Doggy dashes in, tries to charm them. Yeah,
If
AGSB backs
Layflander
off.
trying to do his commentating from about 10 meters away. That's what I'm
Galio flashes in with a massive taunt, but Brom's ult. We should stop doing it at the same time.
The countdown does really add to the game.
Galio falls.
So does Cogmore, the primary carry of Wycliffe, so that should leave them with very little resistance to the AGSB squad as they make their way into the base.
However,
we're getting the crystals.
Injured team.
Yeah, there are five members of AGSB left up, members of Wycliffe, so they should be able to end the game now.
Oh my god, imagine that,
It
guys.
does seem like
They
they're
don't
all
end the
Playing a
game,
TW just outplayed a statue.
This could be Insomnia right here.
This could be it.
This
could be the ticket to
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
Come on, guys, come on. Here comes Insomnia.
We are at the Nexus now.
Get some hits.
And that is Insomnia.
That is our ticket to
GG,
Insomnia, boys.
Esports.
Well done, everybody.
Esports.
We're coming to Insomnia.
Let's go. The back door to Birmingham.
Get your tickets right now, boys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Well done, team. With 2 minutes to spare.
2 minutes till shut down.
Well done, team.
Can we get the team on chat, please?
Can we give it a quick team chat?
Quick team.
With 2 minutes to spare.
I've got